Hello and welcome, all you StAUSCC fans, back to another day and another challenge for the young guns as they take on the old guard in this brand new format, the T20 Test match. Now, before we go into the details of what that means, details are in the description. We'll just get this all set up, right? Young guns going to be the home team. We've got the now classic uniforms here with the young guns modeled by Stan for some reason, using something reminiscent of the current team uniform, whereas the old guard a different classier look, I think. Might be biased in that. Match, of course, T20 Test starting at 10 AM local time. We played on a medium hardness pitch with grassy and dry conditions. Just need to quickly edit the lineup. Young guns, of course. Young guns side will get Alex Horgan back into the mix. Ano drops down to number 11. And we'll give Bish the first over of the day. Going through the lineups, of course, we've got Segal and Koshi opening up. Captain Earnshaw at number 3. Tommy Fines at 4. 40 at 5. Dan Armstrong, bowling all-rounder at 6. Roger Price, the elder statesman at 7. Tom Abbott at 8. Madhu Kathari 9. Organ 10 and Hano 11. Moving over to the old guard now, and it's an unchanged lineup for them. At least from the default side. We've got Ross McLean and Joshua Hay opening up. Stan Franklin number 3, James Crooks at 4, captain and wicketkeeper, or part-time wicketkeeper Dom Bransden. Of course, McLean's got the gloves today. Paul Smith at 6, James Realful at 7, Phil Pass 8, Miller 9, Stuart 10, and Stefan Borsley down at 11. Patrick Jess, 12th man today. He's decided to concentrate on his umpiring duties, so we'll keep that there. And let's get into it. Right, so should talk about the format. This is a game that, or game format that I've created. So fingers crossed it works out. I tested it earlier on, but it's supposed to be 2 innings of 20 overs a side, 4 overs per bowler as usual, with 1 power play lasting 6 overs in the beginning. So we'll see how that works out. I decided that no balls will be penalised with a free hit, so there will be that. Let's see how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all for this 40-over match between the students and the old boys. I'm Michael Slater, and this is James Taylor.
Hey Slats, I've been really looking forward to this match. The clouds have come over and there is some rain in the area. Hopefully it will pass us by. It's going to be slow, which will suit the bowlers. I suspect the captain will choose to bowl first.
Looking
This
green
should be a
as
fairly
ever.
even contest.
Out on C1.
Should be a good one.
Of course, C1 brought to us by our very own Alex Haynes.
Going down to the middle now, the captains are there for the toss.
The Dom towering over Les. 2 of the shorter captains rather, in world cricket. The old guard have won the toss. What will Dom do?
They're going
And
to have a
chosen
bowl.
to bowl.
Not too surprising given the conditions.
To the old guard electing to chase. They've been successful at that recently. Let's see what happens.
Ladies and gents,
Means that
hello
Segal and
welcome
Koshi
to the
will be
match
out
between these two sides.
early on.
Opening batsmen are making their way out onto the ground.
Bit of a chat. And that's Phil there, taking the new ball. Angus Stewart winding up. And we have the batsman coming out. Of course, we can show this entire scene now because there's no music being played behind it. So we will not get a copyright strike. Got to be mindful of these things.
The bowler is at the top of his run-up. Let's go.
Right, aggressive field early on. Interesting. Bill comes around the wicket. It's played through the offside. Gets it through the infield. 2 runs to start off, and they're coming back for a third. That's good running from Koshi.
Off the mark there. Good shot.
Segal gets 3. And off the mark quickly. Now I wonder whether, because it's 2 innings aside, the AI who's running this thinks it's a test match. That's why we've got all those slips in place. And that's a short ball pulled away behind square. Great first ball for Koshi. 1 for the over from Haas, and Koshi just scoops that up off his nose. Out to the boundary for 4. 7 off the first 2 balls. This is more like it from the young guns. Pass in, outside off stump, played off the back foot. Fielded by mid-off. Might see who that is. It might be Thrillful. Much needed dot ball there for the old guard. Passes in again, outside off stump, finds the edge, but it doesn't carry. Oh, all those slips. He finds the edge and it doesn't come through. Oh well, can't be helped. Koshi survives and passes in again.
He lets that go through to the keeper.
Absolutely no carry there. Glenn really should bring his slips up a bit closer. From the looks of it, he may have done so. 1 slip in close, and then 2 wider men. Edged and diving stop. I think that's Stewart at gully.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university.
A good finish to that over from pass. Still 7 coming off it. Wonderful start for the young guns. As Stewart's in, it's outside off stump, diving stop there. Happy Bransden, I think it is. That first slip. Segal remains on 3. Stewart in again, outside off stump, finds the edge. Little misfield at gully, but it's still a dot ball. Starting to rein things in here now. The old guard. Of course, they won the toss and the young guns into bat. That one gets through the defences of Segal.
The batsman seemed to misjudge that entirely.
Slightly.
Great bowling.
Well bowled by Stewart. As he's in once more. 4th ball of the over. Shorter. Punch off the back foot. Out into the covers, but it's fielded by Hay. Another dot ball. Very tidy stuff from Stewart so far. 2 balls left in the over. Can he finish on a high? Then bowls and cut, plays and misses Segal.
Doesn't play that one well.
Very tidy over from Stewart. Really showing the selectors why he should be in the side. Another ball finds the edge and he's caught behind.
The edge.
Big appeal.
Just gives the finger and he's gone. Segal after a struggling this whole over. Finds the edge and yeah, cleanly taken there by McLennan. Has to go. 3 from 7. Unfortunate, he looked good that first ball, but Stewart's got him there.
The new batsman will be down at the non-striker's end.
Of course, Earnshaw, captain, strides out to the crease to join Koshi. Us to continue. Oh, what a delivery!
Misread that one. Couldn't get the drive away.
Where was that carry last over? One shot through to keeper McLennan. Great passes in again. This one has Koshi playing forward. He plays it through point, finds the gap. Batsman coming back for 2. The chase is on from Hay. Knocks it back in. Batsman will get 3 comfortably. Good chase by Hay, but
good
excellent
running.
shot from Koshi. Takes the young guns through to 10.
The wall, about to face their first ball.
And here's the captain Earnshaw on strike. Pass to him, he's pulling. He gets that into the gap. It won't quite reach the boundary. Is well chased by Stewart out there in the deep. Batsmen are through for 2, but
And 2 runs
that's
added
where
to
to get
the
off the mark
scoreboard.
for Earnshaw. Didn't look to be too short from past there, but Earnshaw's not a big man, so can sit on the back foot a bit. Passes in once more. That one outside off stump. Punched off the front foot. Great shot from Earnshaw. They're going to get 2 here again. Using the full
And
face
2
of the
runs
bat.
added.
That's a nice stroke. One for 14. 2 balls left in the over. That one's wider outside off stump. Again played with a full face by Earnshaw. Picked up by cover. Last ball of the over for pass. On straight at Earnshaw's back again, pulling, this time through mid-wicket. Don's chasing after it. Going to cut it off inside the boundary. Batsman looking for 3. It could be trouble here.
Nice fielding there.
Oh,
Good
I think
return.
Earnshaw might be short. Oh my word. He is short.
Can't make it back against some great work in the field.
That was great
That's
work out in the deep, but Earnshaw was just so slow on the turn. A great return and... oh. Pass makes no mistake. How close was it? In the end, not even that close. They really didn't need that, the young guns.
The dismissed
Earnshaw
batsman
run out.
are on
Dave Miller in the deep. Earnshaw would have been sure he was home safe with Miller chasing that, but great throw from Dave. And another wicket. 2 for 16 after 3. Stewart to continue.
not able
bowling
to
the new
connect.
batsman finds. And Stewart starts where he let up last over, plugging away outside that off stump. And again, that off stump once more. This one's driven into the covers for no run. Two for 16, the young guns. Stewart in to Fines, driving. Can't beat cover. Of course, Fines, he does have the tendency to just tip the ball in the air a little bit when he's playing to cover. So the old guard will be mindful of that as Stewart's in. This one's straighter. A little bit of a leading edge, but it's in the gap and the batsmen are through for 1.
He's off the mark with that shot.
Finds the off the marker. That's also the first runs off the bat from Stewart. He's 1 for 1. 2 balls left in his second over.
Yes.
Oh, she's back pulling that one. Wasn't that short.
Keepers in.
Batsman, bit of confusion, but they get back for 2 in the end.
He'll get 2 for that. Great shot.
Koshi, like Earnshaw before him, benefiting by being slightly small of stature. Last ball of the over. Stewart's in. Has Koshi back, punching down the
End
ground.
of the over.
Can't beat it
3
off.
runs coming from it.
Another top over there from Stewart. 2 for 19 after 4. Finds on strike. Pass to continue. One short. Flicked around the corner. There's a man back and oh, he's dropped it.
Oh, drop the ball.
Oh, I think that's Stewart back there at fine leg. The ball was hit straight at him by Fines. And Pass will not be happy. As we see here, not a great ball from Pass. Short angle down leg side. Fines just helps it on its way. Oh, in and out. Two for 20 now as continues. Outside off stump. Big inside edge
Nothing the
from
batsman
Koshi.
could have done better. Great ball.
Lies down to
That
fine leg.
looked
And they get
really
through for a
wide,
single.
but not called for it.
Pass in once more. Oh, this time he's beating Fines outside off stump. That's a better line for him. Again to Fines. This one's swinging down the leg side. Surprised that there's no appeal there. We will go check that.
What a delivery!
I imagine it was sliding down leg, however. Take a look at that one. When we can. Yep, there we go. Wide on the crease, and yeah, big angle. Pitches and keeps going. The impact's in line, but it's going to miss leg stump by quite some way. Still, never know what could happen. Probably worth a shout. Pass in again. Let off stump to Koshi. Punch to the covers. Last ball of passes, third over. He's into Koshi, short outside off stump, cut into the covers. Misfield by Hay. Another dot ball. Party over in the end there from pass. We've got James Earnshaw in the live chat accusing me of tampering
The right
with
arm
his
pace
player.
bowler
That
is
is
coming
not
into the
correct,
attack
James.
from
You're
the
just terrible at this
university
form
end.
of the game, apparently. But yeah, nice to see the chat going strong there. As Miller's into the attack, bowling to Fines. Big swing and a miss. Still no appeal
Miller
from
with
the
a
old
beauty.
guard. Again, we'll take a look at that. Must have just been missing leg stump. See Miller delivering that from much tighter into the crease. Yeah, again, impact in line, but it's going to be going down leg. Miller into Fines once more. That's it off stump, finds the edge, and the edge finds the gap in the cordon. That flies away between first and third. Out to the boundary for 4. And, I mean, worth mentioning, Brooks there at first slip had no chance. But an odd field set here by Bransden. Got a first and a third, no one at second. Miller continues, and again the ball's edged through that same gap we were just talking about. This one probably won't make it to the boundary. It cut off there by the man who was chasing it from
Pressure
Bowie.
on the
Not
field
quite
is
sure
there.
who that was.
3 runs.
Keeps it to 3. Unfortunate there for Miller. None for 7 as he continues this time to Koshi. It's forward and driving through the covers. Beautiful shot that from Koshi. Hayes around to pick it up inside the boundary, but they get back for 2.
2 runs added.
Koshi moves on to 12, finds at 9 the other end. Miller continuing this one short. Oh, it struck Koshi in the chest. Don't rub it, mate.
Mistimes
You'll be
that one.
alright. Of course, as noted in the pre-game, we have the virtual medics on standby just in case anyone does get injured. Miller in again, last ball of the other, short and pulled fiercely by Koshi through mid-wicket. One's racing out towards the boundary. Might just stop inside though. It does. The batsman thought about going for 4, but
Good work in
Koshi
the
was
field
struggling there.
He was smashed all
Keeps
over
it
the
to
park.
3.
I wonder if the captain will stick with him.
Will result in ejection from the venue.
Hayes, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming
another
into the
bowling
attack
change here.
from the pavilion end.
Pacer is coming into the attack.
Another left armer into the attack. It's Josh Hay now. Into Koshi. Down leg side, and Koshi nudges that through mid-wicket. Well fielded there by Smith.
They take a single.
Just a single. Hay into Fines now. Straighter from
Great
Hay.
delivery to find the edge.
Finds a little leading edge. No run. Third ball, Hay to Fines. Leading edge once more from Finesy. Just playing a little bit early here. Could be looking to play with a straighter bat, I think. He continues. Again, finds it across his stumps. Playing into the leg side, gets a bit more of it this time, and it's a single. Two balls left in the 7th over. 2 for 36 the score. This one's outside off stump. Riven only as far as Franklin, who's standing out there in the covers for some reason. Not the man I'd have protecting such a vast stretch of land. Hey, and again, little edge into the pad. The batsman
Good over that.
pull through for a run, and they get there. Great running, I
Has been
suppose.
thrown the ball again.
Pacer is
Oh,
coming
wow.
into the attack.
Miller's been taken out of the attack after a bit of bad luck. Parks comes back for his final over. That ball's seaming in off a length. Koshi, dot ball. Young Guns 2 for 37. 8th over. Pass ball into Koshi's. He nudges that
Whack!
down
No
to
need to
fine leg.
run.
He's hit
That's
that
four.
really fine. And it beats fine leg into the boundary. Top shot that from Koshi. Really waited on it. 2 for 41 now. Would like to see a few more of those, the Young Guns. As passes in again. This one's outside off stump.
Misread that one.
Eats him.
Couldn't get the drive away.
Good comeback from pass. That's a better line from him. Koshi, 21 from 21. His passes in again. He's driving down the ground through a vacant mid-on area. That's going to come back for 2. And they settle for 2.
2 runs off that delivery.
6 runs off the over already. No need for any risks at this stage. Last thing they need is another run out. Captain of the old guard, Bransden, persisting with this attacking field. This one's driven out to mid-off. Last ball of his spell. The pass. Down for 24 for him. Then on to Koshi, driven down the ground, fielded by
Ends that
mid-off.
over.
And tidy finish to a reasonably tidy spell there from pass. 8 to continue from the pavilion end. Edge and caught behind.
Maybe some back there.
Finds
I
he'd
don't
been
know.
playing with the edge all day, finding
That is
gaps
the
in the
wicket
court,
they
and
were
this
after.
one a little too fine. Goes straight to the wicketkeeper McLennan, who makes no mistake. Will there be a review? No. Not much of a deflection there, but you definitely heard the noise. Slips up straight away. McLennan makes no mistake and finds he's on his way. One boundary to his name.
Forward is the new batsman.
He's 40
About to face
strides
his
out
first ball.
to the crease. It's a wicketkeeper for the Young Guns. One has him forward, driving through point. Nice first shot from 40. They're coming back for 3. 40 could be in trouble here. Oh, this could be, sorry, that's Koshi could be in trouble here. Not quite sure about this one, and oh, it's tight. Gonna have to slow that one down. Oh, that's very close. I think he just might be in here. He's just in. Surprising Koshi didn't go for the dive, to be honest. But he survives. That's 3 for 40, first ball. The Young Guns, 3 for 46. He continues.
No shot on offer for that one.
Koshi ducks underneath it. In once more. On to Koshi. Struck on the body, and they're looking to get through for the single. Crooks is after it. Fires it into the bowler's
Swing and a
end.
miss. The batsman misjudging that one.
And it's a leg by. Forward back on strike. Hay into him. He's punching off the back foot this time through extra cover. beaten Franklin. They're going to come back for 2. Will they think about 3? 1 on the arm? Yes, they're coming back for 3. And it's good running in the end.
They get 3.
Brings up the 50 for the Young Guns. Can 40 provide the impetus here that they're looking for? Koshi on strikes. 23 punching off the back foot. Gets it nice and straight. Yes, is the gap between mid-on and mid-off. Miller's after it. Can't stop 2.
Reasonably good over there.
Very good over for the batting team. Unfortunate the loss of
The
fines.
right armour
but
is coming into the attack from the
40's out.
university end.
In the middle and look good so far. Miller to continue. Oh, that's wide down the leg side. McLennan doesn't even bother diving at it, and it's gone all the way to the boundary. 5 wides. Oh. And 1 for the over. Not a good start for Miller. He's gone for 17 from his 6 legal deliveries so far. This one's better delivery to Ford. Backing away, punching through the covers. A run. Miller in again. And straight strikes forward on the body.
Oh, not able to connect.
Good dot ball there for Miller. Then once more. One straight punched off the back foot, down the ground, through a vacant mid-on area. Found a gap in the field. But off's running after it. Flicks it back. The batsmen look like they're going to come back for 4. That's a beautiful shot.
And they run 4. Super.
40 into double figures. 10 from just 5 deliveries. 3 for 61, the Young Guns. One's worked through the leg side. Franklin does the fielding. No run that time. Two balls left in the 10th over. Miller ends outside off stump, punched off the back foot, gets it through the gap at extra cover. That's a beautiful shot from Henry Ford.
That's a
Races
good
away
boundary.
to the boundary. Lovely stroke. Bit of life now in this Young Guns innings. 3 for 65. Last ball of the 10th. Punched back, turned it
Miller, a
off.
bit expensive there.
So wins a very expensive over there from David Miller. In the pavilion end, A to continue. This one's outside off stump, driven into the covers. Franklin Fields. No run. Cruising now at just over 6 and over.
Yes.
Outside off stump again from Hay and just leant on through point. Franklin's after it. That's going to come back for 2. Will they think about 3? Yeah, they're coming for 3. And again,
Good
comfortable
throw
in
from
the
the
end.
deep, on
Great
target.
shot from Koshi. 3 for 68. Koshi moves to 28. Ford on strike. He's on 14, sorry. Plays and misses it.
Tries to drive that,
Great
but
line
missed
from
times.
Hay in once more. Short strikes the body. Well taken there at second slip. Two balls left in the 11th. Hay in short. It's hooked down
Perfect
towards
technique
fine leg.
and placement.
The order there, I think, is Miller. He's after it, but can't catch it. Into the boundary for 4. Another boundary for Henry Ford. He's on 18. Hey, into him again. He's pulling.
That's
Oh
quite a
no, and it's
disappointing
careened
score
back onto
and
the
an
stumps.
important wicket.
Fordy's gone back, tried to pull it. It's gone crotch or off stump. Oh, what an unlikely turn of events. Just as he was looking good, just as he was looking to establish something with Koshi, Henry Ford goes for 18.
The new batsman will be down at the non-striker's end.
It's Armstrong out to join Koshy. And really, just a string of bad luck here for the young guns as Miller's in once more. It's outside off stump. Oh, what terrible misfield there at mid-off. Don't know whether he's unsighted or what, but he just ran past the delivery. Oh, and there's a mix-up, and Armstrong has run Koshy out.
He never looked like getting
There
home
was a
there.
yes, there was
Took
a
the gamble
no,
against
there
the
was a
fielder
wait,
and
there was
lost
another
badly.
yes. And oh my word. The batsman was not even in the frame if we go to the side-on cam. Oh, what is he doing? Well, it's almost like the AI
For the batting team,
saw Armstrong bat it away at Falkland in
Price
2019.
is the new batter at the
Sure, Earnshaw will
non-striker's
have
end.
something to say about that. And all of a sudden, 5 for 74. Both batsmen in, yet to get off the mark. Miller continues. Outside off stump, punched out to Franklin. Miller in again. Again outside off stump, again head out into the covers. Looks like Smith there, doing the fielding. Five for 74, the young guns. Still hovering around 6.5 and over. As Miller's in. This one's outside off stump once more. Punched again straight at Franklin. Two left in the over. Good one so far for Miller. He's in and oh, that's
The
just
batsman
gone
in a
over
way,
the top
lucky
of the
not to
stumps.
connect there. He misread that and could easily have found the edge.
Oh, Armstrong backing away, trying to punch it through cover point. Oh, lucky. Miller in, and that's beautiful
Ends the
away
over.
swinger from Miller. And a fantastic over. Really repaying the captain's faith in him there. Ian for his final over, that's outside off stump, beats the bat of
The bowler
Price.
beating them all ends up.
Both batsmen still yet to get off the mark. In again. Short, and pulled by Price, finds a gap at backward square. Miller's after it, does manage to cut it off. And a little bit of indecision with the batsman, but they settle for 2 in the end. And again, Price let off stump once more, but he's got it squarer this time. Beats Franklin out to deep point. Come back for 2.
They get back for 2.
Well, still have 3 slips and a gully in place.
Didn't like
as
the look of
Hay
that one.
continues.
No shot
Left
off it.
alone by Price. Super aggressive field. Young Guns 5 for 78. A in. This one's driven. Out to cover. Run. Last ball of the 13th. A to Price.
Wait.
Back, punching out.
Good bowling
into
in that
Franklin,
over.
Another dot ball. Now Miller in for his last. None for 27 for him. One straight. Pulled off a very full length by Armstrong. He gets it round to backward square. And oh my word, is there another mix-up? Oh, Armstrong's
And
quick
he's off
enough.
the
He
mark.
got back to 2. 5 for 80 Young Guns now. With batsmen off the mark. Miller in. Armstrong punches this down through mid-on. He's got that really well.
Got into position well there.
This
Great
looked like a
shot.
nudge, but it's flown away to the boundary. Lovely shot. 5 for 84, the Young Gun. Miller in again. Cut off stump. Looked like a leg cutter, but it's cut away by Armstrong, who's found a gap in the offside field, and it's another
Solid
boundary.
shot. Goes for 4.
Suddenly found some form here, Armstrong. 10 runs of the first 3 deliveries in this over. Miller again in shorter this time. Punched out to mid-off. No run. And again, outside off stump. And punched out to mid-off. The dot ball. Really scoring in fits and bursts here, the young guns. Last ball of the over. This one's outside off stump, and a little bottom edge gets through the slip cordon and is running out towards the boundary. I think it'll be cut off here. They flick back nicely. And Crooks tidies up for the throw.
Bit expensive, that over.
Still 3 off it. 13
This
from the
bowler
over.
really can get these spinning a long way. Let's see how they go.
Bransden eventually goes for spin, and what is this field? 3 men in close for Franklin. Then bowls and
Misread that
plays and
one.
misses.
Couldn't get the drive away.
Franklin in again. Full and outside off stump. Punched out to cover. Five for 91. Still 5.5 overs left. Franklin's forward's punched out into the covers. Hayes running next to it and doesn't quite cut it off in time to stop 2.
Nicely ran there. They'll get 2.
Armstrong moves to 15, 14 deliveries. Made up for that slow start. Franklin in again. This one's floated up, punched out to mid-off. Sensible batting here. So far. 2 balls left in the over. As Armstrong playing back mid-off. Last ball of the 15th over. Franklin tidy so far. He's in again. Armstrong's back cutting. Brooks does well to stop that. No runs and good
The right
over from
arm pace
Franklin.
bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
And speaking of Crooks, here he is now. Bit of a ringfield look to it. Seems that Bransden has abandoned the slip approach. Is in, and this one's punched out. Just past the covers, will get 1 run.
Another run added to the
Well
score.
worked by Price, he's on to 5. Into Armstrong now, shorter. Armstrong punching. Again, they just find the gap and they're through for another single. Seem to have flipped a little switch here, the young guns. It's a little bit more intensity and they're running between the wickets. And again, shorter this time. It's cut and cut through a gap. Getting out towards the cover boundary. Hay is after it. He will haul it in. The batsmen are back for 3.
Very nice throw back there. Good fielding.
Great placement there from Price. He moves on to 8. Armstrong on strike. Into him. This one's straighter. They go up for the
Big
LBW
shout for that
shout.
one.
What does the umpire say? No, says Pat.
Not out the decision.
And
A
they're
life
through
for the
a leg
batsman,
bye.
perhaps.
Will there be a challenge here? No. Take a wee look at that on the big eye. What does Hotspots have to say? It looked like it may have struck outside off stump to me. Yeah, clearly outside off stump. And going over. Not a great shout there. And good that it was turned down by umpire Jess. Is in again and beats
The
Armstrong.
batsman didn't know where that was going.
Oh, bold. Searing pace there. 107 kilometers an hour. Last ball of the 16th over. Young Guns 5 for 99. Crooks into Armstrong. Strikes him on the pad that time.
Big
That's
appeal.
close. And yes, says Patrick Jess.
A lot of credit for that wicket has to go to the captain. He made a good bowling change and pays off straight away.
Well, it looks pretty dead in the water. Will Armstrong challenge that? No, he won't. Dan Armstrong goes. LBW Crooks for 16. Did look good, but
Abbott is the
tied
new
down
batter
in
at
parts.
the non-strikers end.
At number 8.
This is a straight one. Fish out to the crease now. As Franklin continues.
Yep.
Come to Price, and Price is working that through the offside. He's done well to beat mid off there, and they come back for 2.
They come back for 2. Well run.
And that's the 100 up for the young guns. Remember, this is a T20 Test match, so be good to have runs on the board.
Yep.
Franklin's in again. This one's hit out to deep point by Price. They're coming back for 2, and they get it quite comfortably.
He'll get 2 for that. Great shot.
Price moves on to 12. Franklin in again. Tosses it up and out to mid off. Six for 103, halfway through the 17th over. Franklin in,
Tries to drive that, but
plays and
mistimes.
misses outside off stump. Bit wider from Franklin that time. As he's in once more, Price breaks up the reverse sweep, and oh my
Nothing hard
word,
about
it's a
that
catch
one.
at short
Easy
cover.
catch.
Well, if you're not proficient at the shot, then you wonder why you'd play it. Price here goes for everything there on the reverse sweep, and it's well taken. Dave Miller in there at short cover point.
For 12.
And Price has to go. He steadied the ship along with Armstrong.
Daffy has their first ball to
But
face
will
here.
that be enough? Of course, Daffy Madav Kathari in.
Yep.
Batting left-handed this time. As he gets this one, his first ball behind square off Franklin. Yes, the gap, and it's well fielded out there on the boundary. Looks like Stewart keeps it in, but they're back for 3.
Ends the over.
And a successful over there for Stan. As the Young Guns fall to 7 for 106. Dari on strike to Crooks now. Pulling this one, gets it through mid-wicket. Well placed from Kathari. Batsmen are back for 2. They're looking for 3. And
Good
Dav
work in
makes
the
that
field there.
in the end. Good running from him. He's 6 off 2 now. Brings Bish on strike for his first ball. Crooks into him. It's outside off stump. Back foot. Fielded by Hay. Brooks into Abbott again.
Yep.
On straighter, worked away through square leg. Come back for 2 there, quite comfortably. It's 2 straight from Crooks.
They get back for 2.
Young Guns move to 111. The loss of 7. Still 15 balls left in their innings. Crooks is in, shorter, punched off the back foot by Abbott. Found a gap. That's going to come back for 2. Will they get back for 3? Abbott wanted it. Kathari's coming through, and they get there comfortably.
Good running. That's 3.
Brooks needs to tighten things up here. 1 for 13 for him. 2 balls left in his second over. This one's short and worked away down to fine leg. Great pickup from Stewart. Keeps it to 1. Dari moves on to 7. Abbott on strike with 5. Last ball of the 18th over. Crooks in, short outside off stump. Worked out to cover point. Running with the shot. Get the
Bit
single
expensive
comfortably.
in that one.
And a good over for the Young Guns. 7 for 116. 2 overs left in the innings. Bransden keeping the short men in place.
Yep.
Comes pushed through by Franklin. Out to cover, and there's no run. We see short cover point move out.
Yep.
One has Bish playing back and pulling through wide mid-on. Cathari really wanted 2 there. He's coming back for 3. There could be a bit of trouble for Bish. Oh, the throw into the
And
wrong
that's
end.
3.
Oh, bit of luck there for the young guns. Finally. Throw going to the wrong end. Abbott moves through to 9. And for 119. And in. Strikes Cathari on the pad.
That's hit the
May
pad.
have hit him outside
Huge
off stop.
appeal.
No, he's fired him.
Huge wicket. The
Oh, he's
batsman
been
has
given.
been in impressive
Surely
form
you
lately,
appeal that.
and this is
Up
massive
here,
for
it
the
looked like
fielding
it may have
side.
struck him just outside the line. Of course, the ball
The
turning
batsman
away.
doesn't think he's out.
Yeah.
Sending this for review.
That's right, Dav. Throwing it upstairs. Let's see. Of course, umpire's call belongs to the fielding team now. As we see, was there an edge on that? In the slowest of slow-mos. No edge. Let's take it through to the Hawkeye. It's definitely pitching outside off. Oh, that's tighter than I thought it would be. Good
Going
bit
with
of
the
turn.
umpire's
Impact
call,
umpire's
in
call.
line.
And a wicket umpire's call. And oh, wow. Cathari will be spitting tacks. As will the entire Young Guns
And the
team.
decision remains out on review. University
At least it wasn't
now
Patrick
left with
Jess
just
giving
one
that.
review.
Ross McLennan called it. He
Bit
knew
of
it
a
was going to
task
be
for the
umpire's
new
call from
batsman
the
here,
start.
trying to turn this innings around
that brings
after
Horgan
a
out
steady flow
for
of
the
wickets in
first
recent
time.
overs.
Franklin into Horgan, goes for the reverse sweep and spanks it through backwards point. That one's racing away to the point, backward point
Plays
boundary.
that well. 4.
Well, Alex Horgan, he came here to play. All the way from Japan. What a first ball. Franklin into Horgan again.
Yep.
Oh, he's sweeping traditionally this time. He's a fan of that shot. Batsman coming back for 2.
2 runs
And make
added.
it comfortably. Oh, they're going very aggressive here with the last ball of Franklin's third. He's in. It's outside off stump. Has Morgan playing back.
Not too bad from either side there.
Dot ball and so wins a very successful over from Franklin. Young Guns 8 for 125. Brooks to bowl the final over of the innings. One's outside off stump. Punched out to Hay. Dot ball for Abbott. Brooks in again.
Yep.
One straighter and just work through mid-on. A great line from Crooks, and batsman will come back for 2.
Nicely ran there. They'll get 2.
8 for 127. And to be fair to them, this is about what the Young Guns scored on Boxing Day, so not bad from them. Through, strikes Abbott on the back pad, top ball. 3 balls left. Looks in, inside edge onto the pad, I think there. Oh, and he's going upstairs for the run out, I think. Oh, we didn't even get a
Great
replay.
fielding has created a chance
McLennan
out
has
of
run out
nowhere.
Alex Horgan.
Out for 6.
Everyone was looking at the umpire, at the bowler's end.
Haynes, the new
Batsman
batsman,
was scampering
and there's
through.
a big
McLennan
task
had
ahead
the
of
peace
them
of
to
mind
steady this innings.
to take the stumps, and it's another wicket. Heads up play by McLennan as Ano's in now.
Yep.
There's
Oh,
a chance
dear.
if that hits. Getting
that
on with the
should have
job
been out.
right away.
They threw for a single, but there's no way that should not have been out. Cheeky from the Young Guns brings Abbott on strike. Last ball. Brooks in. It's outside off stump. Plays and misses.
Going to have a change in the commentary box.
And
joining me now
that should
is
be
Mel
the end of the
Jones.
innings
Thanks,
here.
lads.
It is
Good to be
indeed.
back. End of the innings and not a huge total to defend here. It's going to be an uphill battle.
Don't need to see those highlights again. But we will take a look at the scorecard just briefly. We'll have a bigger break between the next innings and the second and third innings, but 128. That might be exactly
Not a very
the total.
big total to chase,
It was
and I
scored
suspect this match could
on
be over
Boxing
very
Day,
soon.
so they're
This could be an
nothing, if not
embarrassing
consistent.
result.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion
To
end.
the attack.
Runs on the board certainly means something as McLennan and Hay stride out to the crease. Abbott to open the bowling. Another attacking field here. First ball bottom edge out into the slips. Well fielded, it's a dot ball. Abbott in again to McLennan, who's again playing back, punching through the offside. Guesses the gap at extra cover. Earnshaw's after it. And keeps it to 2. Good work in the
Nice
field
running
there by
there.
Earnshaw.
2 added.
But nice way to get off the mark there from McLennan. Third ball of the innings. Abbott in it short to McLennan, who's backing away and punching through the covers. Surprised he hasn't tried to pull that one. Big fan of that shot, but there is a man out there on the deep backward square boundary. As Abbott is in once more. Caught again, playing through the offside. Beats Earnshaw just to his left that time, and they're back for 2. Hayes through
2
quickly.
runs off that delivery.
Bit of a stutter there in Earnshaw's chase. Not quite sure what that was about.
Waiting.
Abbott in again outside off stump, this time playing off the front foot. It's McLennan. Fielded by Fines. Dot ball. Done for 4. Last ball of the first over. Big inside edge. It flies down to fine leg. Armstrong, little misfield. Doesn't cost him anything though, as it's just a single. And solid first up over
The
there.
right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Big fast bowler, Dan Armstrong. In from the university end. This one's short and pulled by McLennan. That's a great shot. Just got it through the gap. Now come back for 2.
He has played that
Well
nicely.
fielded out in the
Gets
deep
2.
by Abbott. And it moves on to 7. Wrong in again. Oh,
Dives
wide
and grabs
left
that
alone.
one.
Should be given by the
Whoa,
umpire, and
where was
yep,
that going?
yes,
Called
obliges.
wide.
Wrong in once more. Oh, that's a beautiful comeback ball.
Misread that one. Couldn't get the drive away.
I think he's beaten leg stump with that. That swung a mile. Oh God, none for 8. Wrong into McLennan. It's full and driven. Only as far as cover. Armstrong looking dangerous here. As he continues into McLennan, short cut. Just behind square on the offside. The batsman come through for 1.
One more to the score.
And it'll be Hay to face his first ball now. Armstrong into him. Short and Hayes pulling firmly into the gap. Got that just
Ooh,
wide
and
of
that got
fine
what it
leg and it's
deserved.
up to the boundary
Poor
for
ball.
4. More about placement than power there for Hay. Off the mark with a boundary. Strong and again, short again, edge this time through the offside.
Well, he was smashed
It
all over
flew
the
through
park.
gully.
A very
No one could
expensive
get a
over.
hand on it.
Will be interesting to see if
And
the
it's out
captain
to the
sticks
boundary
with
for
him.
4. Bit of good luck there for Hay. Another round of bad luck for Armstrong and the young guns. Abbott to continue. Comes full, has McLennan back. Putting it out, finds it cover. Dot ball. Abbott to continue. This one has McLennan
That's way
forward.
too full and sent racing away
Punching
to the
through
boundary.
Point, really. Played that nice and late, and Fines gives up the ghost. I think he could have cut that one off there if he had chased it all the way, but as it is, it into the boundary rope for 4. Well played by McLennan. Abbott in again. This one's an inside
What a delivery.
edge.
Finds the edge.
Runs out towards fine leg. They're coming back for 2, the batsman.
2 added.
Nice running from McLennan. These 2 are quick between the wickets. And 14 from 13 balls. Abbott in, it's short and it's pulled. Doesn't quite make it down to Armstrong at fine leg. Batsmen are through for 1. Abbott to Hay. It's down leg. Flick that out towards square leg. Stop ball. Final ball of the 3rd over. Hillgard none for 24. Abbott's in, it's full, driven straight.
Bit expensive that over.
Down to Les at mid-off. Dot ball. Oh, none for 24. The old guard. Going at 8. Armstrong's in to continue. This one struck the pad and just misses coming
Plays
down
and misses.
onto the stumps. Fortunate there for McLennan. Well, should mention, I believe the follow-on is 50 runs behind, so they'll have to avoid that as this one's swinging in and strikes McLennan on the body as he was trying to defend it. Runs down to a
Mistimes that
short
one.
fine leg and they're through for a leg bye. So there is a follow-on in this game, but should not matter at this stage. Done for 25, the old guard. One short,
Oh, good
pulled by
shot.
Hay. We know he's good on that shot. There is a man back though. Kathari back there. Fires that in. Great work from him. Batsman back for 2. And again to Hay. Strikes him in the midriff.
Swing and a miss.
A
The
vicious
batsman
ball there
misjudging
from
that one.
Armstrong. 140 kilometers an hour. That one's got to hurt. Strong in again.
Wait.
Oh, it's a
That's
no
a no
ball.
ball. Overdid it on that delivery.
Already. Ill-disciplined performance from the young guns with the ball. Got a free hit. What can Hay do with it? Armstrong in. Bowls. Trying to whip that away through the leg side. They just get through for a single. So not a bad result there for the young guns. McLennan's back on strike. Strong in. Last ball of his second over to McLennan. Big inside edge.
Mistimed that one.
Down to fine leg for a single.
End of the over. A good one for the batting side.
And for 30. Been a bit lucky the old guard this time around. As Abbott continues, this one's pulled away and pulled firmly by McLennan. Will it get all the way?
found the
Yep,
gap
into the
and
rope
got
ahead of
4.
Armstrong. Can't cut it off from fine leg. Top shot from McLennan. The old guard trailed by 94. Abbott in, it's outside off stump. Back to mid-off. Earnshaw does the fielding. Again to McLennan, outside off stump again. Play back to Les. At mid-off. Position outside off. Played off the front foot this time by McLennan. Cut off by Fines. At cover. And good comeback here from Hibbett. 3 dot balls after that boundary. Into McLennan again, outside off stump. This time he works it through the gap at extra cover. Earnshaw's after it. Will he be able to cut off 3? No, he won't. It ended up nearly going all the way out
Very
to the
nice
boundary.
throw back
Some
there.
great
Good
timing there
fielding.
from McLennan. 3 runs to the old guard. They move through to none for 37. As Abbott into finish to Hay. It's a no
Overstepping
ball.
there, no ball.
Oh, it's coming at both ends now.
Abbott to bowl this one again. Looks like they're just not timing the run in correctly.
Free hit again for Hay. What can he do with it? Abbott in. This one's punched off the back foot out to cover.
End of the over. 8
Didn't really
runs
make the
coming
most
from
of
it.
that one.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from
And
the
we have a
university end.
change of bowling. Next quickest of the young guns, Matt of Catharian. All shoulder as he muscles that through. It's played off the front foot. The Seagal at point. Dot ball. Sorry. Again to McLennan, who's on 23. Plays this one off the front foot. Can't beat the field though. Third ball, Cathari. In, it's short. Pulled out towards fine leg. A bit aerial there from McLennan. But it lands safely, and they're through for a single. Brings Hay on strike. Cathari around the wicket to him, bowls full and beats the
The
bat.
batsman didn't
Beautiful
know
delivery.
where that was going.
Very tidy start from Cathari. 2 balls left and it's over. It's into Hay. This one's outside off stump. Head out to point. Seagal does the fielding. Gives it to a single. That Hay moves on to 12. Lennon on strike 24. Cathari in. He tries to hit that
Ends the
firmly
over.
down the ground. Can't connect. And it's the dot ball.
The right arm pace bowler
Very tidy
is
start
coming
from
into the
Cathari.
attack from the
And we
pavilion
have
end.
another bowling change here as Alex Haynes is into the attack. So Earnshaw going to his 3rd and 4th seamers early. Oh,
Nice shot, that
Hano
one.
starts with an off cutter and Hayes punched that behind square on the onside. Out to long leg. They'll get back for 2.
He'll get 2 for that. Good shot.
Little leg side from Hano there to start with. And again, bowling to Hay, who's shoveling that through mid-wicket. That one was straighter. It's a nice shot by Hay. And again, McLennan pushes back for 2.
2 runs added.
Hay moves through to 16. McLennan 24, partnership of 44 for the first wicket. Oh, it's a beautiful
What a
off-cut up there
delivery.
from Hano. Just beaten Hay outside off stump. A lot of movement off the pitch. And again, this one's Fuller. Has Hay going through the offside.
Needs to be on target.
Oh dear. What on earth was that running? And it's going to be 5 overthrows. What looked like a suicidal single. Hay punched it into the offside, ran with the shot. McLennan was high and dry. Great one-handed pickup by Seagal. Fires it. If he had hit, it was out. But the keeper couldn't get up to the stumps quickly enough, and oh, it's gone for overthrows. In fact, only 4 overthrows. The batsman hadn't even crossed. One's down
Good
leg,
shot.
pulled away, pulled wide of long leg, and it's hit firmly
And that brings up the 50
These two
out
have
to the
added
boundary
50.
for 4.
Going
50
well.
partnership between Hay and McLennan. And some fantastic batting from this pair. Both batsmen on to 24. Last ball of the over from Hayno. This one strikes Hay.
Gave a
On
few
the body.
too many away in that over.
And yeah, it was an expensive one. 52 without loss after 7. Sorry to continue. This time into McLennan. It's full outside off stump. Pushed into point. Cal does the fielding, and it's a dot ball, sorry. Sorry, and again short and punched through extra cover this time. It's been a through for 1.
They'll take a single.
Lane moves on to 25 from 28 deliveries. Solid from him. Hay on strike, 24. Sorry, in it's short, top
Little
edge.
too eager in that delivery.
And he's
No
squirted
ball.
just behind square. Could be a bit of trouble here for Hay. No,
He has
gets
played
through.
that nicely. Gets
In
2.
the end, it looked like it was comfortable, and
A
it's
free
another
hit
no
on this
ball.
delivery after the no ball.
So, third free hit of the innings. 2 men back now on the onside. Can Hay do anything with it?
Waiting.
Punches it back down the ground.
Damage
Can't beat
limitation
Abbott
there. Great bowling.
Good reply from Kathari. Once again, Hay misses out on a free hit. Old guard, none for 56. Kathari in it, short, pulled. Doesn't quite make the man at fine leg on the full.
1 run there.
Bit fortunate there, Hay. Could have been a chance. As it is, it's just a single. McLennan back on strike. Kathari into him. He tries to muscle it down the ground. Can't beat Abbott. Last ball of the 8th over. Kathari in, shorter, outside off stump, punch back to
Not
mid-off.
too bad from either side there.
Another dot ball.
A new bowler coming into the attack.
And here we have Captain Earnshaw ringing the changes. Rodrigo Price into bowl. Haven't seen a lot of him for the young guns at the bowling crease. Oh, but what a start. Finds the edge, first ball. Diving stop by... looked like Koshi. Great work from him. Top ball to start off with. Price in again. This one's hit in the air, but into a vacant mid-on area. So, not well executed, but
And they get
landed
2.
safely enough. Batsman back for 2. First real sign of aggression we've seen from this pair. They've been content to head along the ground till now. Price is in again. This one's lofted in
Perfect
the air,
technique
up over
and
mid-off.
placement.
1 bounce, 2 bounce, out to the boundary for 4. And I think he's looking to get on with it now. 12 overs left. Still 10 wickets in hand. Makes sense as Price is in again. This one's nudged back to mid-off. Abbott does the fielding. It's a dot ball. Price in again to Hay. This one's outside off stump and nudged delicately behind point. Just past the man at cover point. Back for 2.
Nice running there. 2
Fielded out
added.
there by Findsy, I think, in the deep. Hay moves on to 35. Price in again. This one's straighter and just worked off his pads. Be a single for Hay.
Kept it fairly tight in that over.
Not a bad over for either team there.
The right arm medium bowler is coming
9
into
runs
the
off
attack
it.
from the university end.
Hay looking to be the aggressor as Hayno's brought back into the attack. Oh, Hay's hit this one high in the air. Oh, that might have snow on it. Gonna land safely. No, it's
Well, the
not.
batsmen were pretty much having it
What a
all their
catch.
way to this point.
Chased that
Now,
back. It looked like
can
it
the
was
bowlers
Tom
take
Abbott.
another one quickly to really
It
make
went
this
very,
wicket felt?
very high in the air. Hay was going after it. And the chase was on. And I think he's just scooped that up off the grass. Take a look and... oh, one-handed. Tom Abbott, take a bow.
Batsman making the long walk
And
back to the pavilion.
Josh Hay goes
For 36.
36 just as he was looking to break free.
The right-hander is coming into bat.
Franklin is the new
That's
batsman.
unfortunately
It is now out in the middle.
for the young guns, no reprieve as Stan Franklin comes out to the crease. Oh, what a ball first up.
Misread that one. Couldn't get the drive away.
Oh, Hano's beaten him there. How did that miss the stumps? Sure, batsman and bowler are thinking that as Hano continues as Stan's back and gets a thick inside edge out to fine leg.
They take a single.
Well, it's streaky, but he's off the mark. Olgard 1 for 67. Haynes is in again, this time to McLennan, who's across his stumps, working that through the leg side. They get one. One for 68, the Olgard trail by 60. 2 balls left in the 10th over, this one's full and
Tries to
Franklin's
drive
playing,
that,
missing.
but missed times.
Good over here by Hano. A good comeback for him. Then it's full outside off stump and just lent on by Franklin. That's a better shot, getting it through cover point. Batsman back for 2. They'll think about 3, and Franklin wants it. McLennan running to the danger end.
Universities take a wicket in that over.
Get through comfortably, that's 3. But again, top over from Hano. Good comeback for him. Price continues, bowling to Franklin now. Pull down the leg side, and Franklin nudges it behind square. Segal
One run
tidies
there.
up. Through for a single. 1 for 72. It's to McLennan. It's outside off stump and running with the shot. Surprising from Franklin. He's there comfortably. But a good amount of intent being shown here. Your Captain Bransden will appreciate the attitude. That's going to bring to this one. That's beautiful
Well and
in-swing
truly
delivery
beaten
there
by the
from
bowler.
Price. Gosh, he's not quite sure how it missed. Franklin taking a while to get established. Price is in again. Franklin's back and into cover. Followed by Findsey, another dot ball. Mighty over so far by Price. He's none for 11. And again, Franklin's playing back and hits it firmly out to mid-on. Abbott's chasing it across from mid-off. The batsman coming back for 3. Oh, direct hit there, and Franklin could be struggling. They've gone upstairs. And oh yeah, Abbott once again. Fish has done some work here today. First with a brilliant catch dismissing Josh Hay, and now direct hit from the boundary runs
Well,
out
some very
Franklin.
good fielding has created a chance out of nowhere. Great work.
He goes for 7 and 2 quick wickets. For the old guard, could have them in a spot of bother here. Fantastic work out in the deep by Tom Abbott. Price is in again, a big inside edge from McLennan. Up to fine leg, it'll just be 1.
They'll be happy with that over.
And McLennan retains the strike, so it's facing Haynes. He's on 28 rather. Hayden missing.
Haynes gets
Great
the
ball
better
from
of
Haynes.
the batsman.
And are really settling into a rhythm now. 1 for 17. Number 12 off his first over. This one's into McLennan, knocked into the offside. Another dot ball. McLennan just slowing down a little bit here. Been starved of the strike a little bit. To play himself back in again as this one's outside off stump and gets a thin edge. Thick edge out to gully. Diving stop by Armstrong. Another dot. 3 dots in a row for Hano. What's it got now? This one
That's 4.
muscled
Superb shot.
down through mid-on. Looked a little premeditated there from McLennan. As you see, he was not quite there for that shot, but he picked his gap and he hit it well enough. He moves through to 32. 2 for 80. Hands in again. This one's again worked through mid-on. More controlled this time by McLennan. Batsman back for 2. They think about 3. Crooks wants 3. No is the call.
They get
Eventually,
back for 2.
Kittle for 2. And whoa, this running today. Something in the water in St Andrews, I'm sure of it. Last ball of the 12th over. Haynes in, bowls to McLennan, who just leans on it out
Well, that
to
was
cover.
another good one for the bowler.
Dot ball and a couple of good overs in a row here for the young guns. 46 behind.
Yes.
Punches out into the cover. Crooks off the mark.
And he's off the mark.
First ball. 2 for 83. And on strike, he's 34. Price into him.
Waiting.
Playing the back foot. As far as Abbott at mid-off. It's a bit of momentum swinging the young guns' way. Price continues. This one's down leg and work through the leg side. Easy single for McLennan there.
Another run added.
Like he's choosing just to play the anchor roll a little bit. Keep the runs ticking over. Crooks new to the crease, on strike, goes back, inside edge, down to fine leg. A single to the total.
And that's a single.
Two for 85 in the 13th. Price to continue. This one's pulled and pulled firmly by McLennan. He's got that through the gap at forward square leg. Won't quite reach the boundary.
Ball is aimed.
They'll get back for 2. Good chase from Seagal.
Nicely ran there. They'll get 2.
I think McLennan just guilty of ball watching a bit there. He struck that well. Price in again. Last ball of the over. Has McLennan playing forward and forward through the vacant mid-on area. Batsmen are back for 2. They'll be looking for 3, I imagine. And they'll get that quite comfortably. McLennan was
Very nice
open
throw
for
back
4.
there. Good fielding.
End of the over. A good one for the batting side.
2 for 90 now after 13. Haynes in, bowls to McLennan, who's on 40. Plays it through the offside. Misfield by Seagal. The dot ball. Still a fairly aggressive field here. Hit by the captain Earnshaw. Haynes is in again. This one's pulled and there's no one. No one on the leg side apart from a deep square leg
Keeper.
and a mid-on. So it was in the air, but it fell safely.
2 runs added.
Easy 2 runs for McLennan. Can't bowl there with this field, Alex Haynes. And again. McLennan on the pull shot. Brought in a square leg this time. He got it behind square. Big unnecessary dive from McLennan.
He'll get 2 for that.
Keeps
Good
it to
shot.
2. McLennan, 44 from 46. Side of another half century. Hanno, and again, this one's muscled through the offside, gets it through a gap at extra cover. That's been come back for 2. Finds he
2
tidies up.
runs off that delivery.
2 for 96. The old guard trail by 32. And on 46. Hanno's in. He flashes at that one.
Nice bowling.
He's trying to get to 50 in one shot there. Well bowled by Hano. Last ball of his spell. He's in it shorter, punched through the offside, fielded.
Bit expensive that over.
At cover by Findsey. Another dot ball, good finish from Hano.
Abbott, the right arm, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Fishin turning for his final over. Crooks. Left alone, that's very wide. Will it be given?
Whoa! Where was
Yes,
that
saves
going?
the umpire.
Called wide.
In a game that could be decided by a fine margin, the extras here are piling up for the young guns. Fish is in again. This one's punched it out to finds it cover. My Crooks. Dot ball. Old guard 2 for 97. Abbott into Crooks, who's playing off the back foot, forces that through the covers. He's timed that sweetly. Seagal's after it from point. Might just be able to cut it off here. It does well, Seagal. And it's a good chase all round. The batsmen are coming back for 4. Oh,
Well
good running in the
run,
end
that's
there by
4.
McLennan. And that's 100 up for the old guard. McLennan 46. Crooks on strike. He's 6. 2 for 101. One's edged into the ground. Just misses out there. A full toss. Still 5.5 overs left in the innings. Abbott into Crooks, who's playing that out to short cover. Diving stop by Armstrong. Not quite sure if that dive was necessary, but hey, Dan's going to be Dan. As on strike continues, this one's cut. Straight at point. Cal makes no mistake. Another dot ball. Final ball of the 15th over. Again has Crooks playing back, but found the gap this time. Punching off the back foot through extra cover. Batsmen back for 2, they're coming back for 3. Could be tight. Oh, direct hit would have been very tight there.
Kept it fairly tight in that over. The
But I
right arm
suppose they've
medium
got,
bowler is
wickets
coming
to
on to
burn,
bowl from the university end.
as it were. The old guard, 2 for 104. 5 overs remaining in this innings. Price into bowl. Ball into Crooks, who cuts and cuts firmly behind point. Batsman get back for 2.
He has played that nicely. Gets 2.
2 for 106. Which moves up to 11. McLennan at the other end. 46. Price in. Looks punching off the back foot. They're running with the shot. Unnecessary dive there from Crooks. They get through for a single. 12. McLennan 46. Price into playing back. Up into the covers. Top ball. Price in again to McLennan. Cut off stump once more off the front foot this time, McLennan, but fielded by Findsey, and there's no run. Ball's lifting over from Price. This one's angled into his pads. He's flicked that firmly through square leg. Kathari's there.
1 run
They only
there.
get 1. McLennan up to 47. 4 off this over from Price. He's doing well. Then bowling to Crooks, who's backing off the back foot, finds fields.
End of the
and that's
over.
A very good over from Price.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Well, Armstrong back into the attack. Earnshaw reluctant to use himself at the moment. Armstrong's in.
Waiting.
One's full.
Yep.
Played into
This
the
could be
covers,
out.
and oh, that's appalling running from McLennan. But he may have made that. It's going to be close. Bit of a fumble there from Armstrong. Didn't quite get it cleanly, it didn't look like. But that's going to be very close. Oh, I think he may have just saved himself there. No, he was on the
Well, some
line.
very good fielding has
McLennan
created a
run
chance
out by
out of
Tommy
nowhere.
Fines.
Great work.
I thought he had just made it, but no. Apparently not, says the
Dominic
third
is the
umpire.
new man at the
And
non-strikers
McLennan
end.
falls just short, agonisingly short of the 50. Crooks and Bransden in now. Crooks on strike. This one's full. Punched out into the covers, running with the shot. Through for a single.
Dominic is the new batsman.
Of course, it's Captain Bransden. On strike now to Armstrong. Then it's full, and Bransden plays through mid-on. Surprising amount of straight bat there shown by Bransden. He's renowned for whipping things through the leg side, but gets off the mark with a
Dominic
nice
is
little
off
on
the
drive
mark.
there. 3 runs to the total. The old guard 3 for 112, trailed by just 16 runs. Armstrong's in again to Crooks. He's leaning on that one into the offside. No run. Two balls left in the 17th over as Armstrong's in. Short to Crooks, who's punching off the back foot. Gets it through the gap this time. Batsman looking for two, but in the end had to settle for one. And at this stage it looks like the old guard should have a lead of about 10 after the first innings, I think. Comes in again to Bransden, who's punching off the back foot, running with the shot, and they get through.
Not
Big
too
dive
bad
there
from
from
either
Bransden,
side
showing
there.
McLennan how it's done.
This bowler knows how to give the
Oh,
ball an
here he is.
almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Captain Earnshaw. Captain to captain, he's bowling to Bransden, tosses it up, there's a little inside edge, and it's beaten 40. Running out towards the fine leg boundary, it won't make it there, but the batsman will come back for three.
Pressure on the fielders there.
Promising
Getting
first
three.
ball from Earnshaw. Dismissed Crooks in the Boxing Day game. Feel confident here. Leg slip and regulation slip in play. One swept out to mid-wicket. Dot ball. Both captains seeming to opt for very aggressive field. As this one's edged behind, 40's taken it. And Pat says
A lot of credit
yes.
for that wicket
Earnshaw
has to
gets
go to the
Crooks
captain.
again.
He made a good bowling change and pays off
I don't
straight
think
away.
Crooks has got anything to complain about. And no, doesn't go upstairs. A little inside edge maybe? 40 takes it. Two hands. Good piece of work by 40.
Caught behind.
Earnshaw gets Crooks. And all of a sudden, 4 for 117.
At number 6.
As Earnshaw's into Smith, who's back and pulling out to the man on the deep square leg boundary. Thinks
Smith
about two,
gets off
but-
the mark.
or rather Bransden thinks about two, but Smith wasn't having any of it. Earnshaw into Bransden now, so he's outside off stump, driven out into the covers. They get through for one. Just scrambling through there at the moment. Got a hit and hope from the old guard. It's unusual for them as Earnshaw's in once more. This one's punched more firmly this time out to the cover point boundary. Kathari does the fielding.
One wicket
keeps it to
falls
one.
in that over.
Four for 120, old guard trailed by 8. 2 overs left in the innings. One short, pulled firmly behind square. Kathari's running around to cut it off. Oh, bit of a mix-up. Oh, and a better throw may have had him. What is with the running today? What is with the running today? That's 2 runs to Smith. 4 for 122, the old guard. Armstrong, and again, this one is played off the front foot. This as far as finds at cover. Armstrong, no success so far this match, none for 25. Looking for his first here. Bowling to Smith, and beautiful delivery outside off
Oh,
stump.
not able to connect there.
Head and hands for Findsy. He knows how close that one was to the outside edge. 9 balls left in the innings. Armstrong's in. It's punched off the back
Safely
foot.
plays
Straight
that
out
along
to
the
Finds
ground.
at cover. Just an over and a half ago, I was talking of an old guard lead by 10, but be much closer than that. Armstrong's in, beats
Plays
the
and
bat.
misses.
That's a beautiful delivery. Smith looking to cut, and it was just past him. Into 40's gloves before he swung the bat. Real top over here from Armstrong. 2 off it so far. Into Smith, short, played off the front foot through cover point. He's beaten the field, they'll come back for 2. But still, that's a fantastic over from Armstrong.
Ends the
4
over.
off it. The second to last over of the innings. That's fantastic work. And now the old guard trail by 4 with Earnshaw to bowl the last. Into Bransden, who's pulling. A run. by mid-wicket. Earnshaw into Bransden again, who's playing off the back
bowler
foot.
beats the
Can't
bat.
connect. Ball for 1-2-4. Earnshaw in again to Bransden. One's down leg, pulled. Gets through the field. They'll get a single. Ball for 1-2-5 now. Yolgard trailing by 3. 3 deliveries left in the first innings.
Yep.
One's full, punch off the back foot. Can't beat the field. 2 balls left in the innings. Earnshaw bowling to Smith. Cuts it off stump. He's back. He's cutting. Pierces the field. Seagal's after it. He won't stop 2. And that'll take the Young Guns lead down
2
to
runs
just
off
1.
that delivery.
Final ball, and these teams goes to show they are very evenly matched. As Earnshaw's in again, final ball, and oh, he's hit off stump.
And all ends up by that.
A great delivery from Earnshaw, and you know what? The only criticism we can have from him, oh, fantastically, is why didn't he bring himself on earlier? Ball playing down the wrong line, bowled by Earnshaw, and
Well, the bowler's doing well here to constrain this total.
what that
Let's see if their
means
batsmen can
is
make it count.
that the old guard be 1 run behind going into the second innings. Now I'm going to press proceed and go to the scorecard. Keep that up there now and just take a 2-minute break between innings so we can go over some stats. I can get myself a glass of water. So we'll be back very shortly. Ooh, and I am back. We won't start back up just yet. We will take a look at the game so far. Of course, the Young Guns being asked to bat first, and they got off to a slow but steady start. The openers kind of ticking along at about a run a ball, losing wickets quite frequently throughout the innings. Did manage to make their way up to 128 for the loss of 9 from their 20 overs. Through some good batting, especially from the end there. Henry Ford really provided some impetus through the middle. They were just able to ride that 6 runs and over to the end of the innings. The old guard, on the other hand, fantastic start. Ross McLennan and Josh Hay got off to flyers. But after the dismissal of Hay, the young gun bowlers really managed to tie things down. The batsmen struggled. See there, Crooks under a run of ball. McLennan fell under a run of ball. Bransden 9 not out at the end. And that leaves the young guns 1 run ahead. The old guard finished 5 for 127. Was James Earnshaw 2 for 9 from his 2 overs. Fantastic work from him. Well, all to play for here. All to play for. See what happens.
Students have a small deficit to overcome here, but nothing too bad. The left-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion
Into
end.
the attack.
Well, here we have it. Pass in once more, bowling to Seagal. We've seen this before. As the first one's nudged out to point, no run. Pass in again, it's pulled by Seagal, backward of square. Stewart after it, cuts it off. Can't stop two, good running from Seagal.
And they get back for the second.
And the Young Guns off the mark this innings. Lead by 3. Pass in again, finds the inside edge, flies down the fine leg. And it's a single. Ball moves on to 3, and that brings Aaron Koshy on strike for his first ball of the innings. This one's short, pulled away, and doesn't quite carry the fine leg. Good bouncer there from Pass. Get away with it, does Koshy. A single for the Young Guns. The 4. And again, this time Seagal's playing with the full face. Dot ball. Ball the over. This one again full, but pushed through the gap this time by Seagal. Big dive. And he just makes his ground despite the direct hit.
5 runs added in that over. Stewart, the pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the
Tidy
university.
first over there from Pass. Stewart to continue from the university end. Oh, and that's a beautiful first ball.
Tries to drive that, but mistimes.
Gal not the most comfortable on the front foot, and beautiful delivery from Stewart. Angus, and again, this one's outside off stump, punched off the back foot, out to Hay. Another dot ball. Good ball the over, short and wide. Cut, but great at Hay at cover. Gal will be a little bit frustrated at this point. One for 5, the Young Gun. This one's straighter and pulled of a very full length. Theme of the day, really. Well fielded though, and they keep it to 1. Young Guns, none for 6. Lead of 7. Stewart's in again. This one's an inside edge, and it doesn't quite carry to McLennan. Great work with the gloves though. Excellent bowling here from Stewart. He's in once more. Koshy's edging outside edge this
Steady
time.
over
Again,
there.
doesn't carry through to McLennan. But an
Miller,
excellent
the pace
over.
bowler, coming into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Oh, early change from Bransden. Gets Miller involved. Comes outside off stump. Driven off the front foot. That's a well-placed shot by Seagal. Gets it through point. They'll come back for 2.
They get back for 2.
Gal moves to 7. Young Guns none for 8. Miller in once more. This one's outside off stump, but a little inside edge, and it's flying away towards the fine leg boundary. In fact, it beats Stewart. 4 runs. Us riding his luck a little bit here, but it's working. He's 11. And again, it's short and bludgeoned through the onside. He's gone to that very early. In fact, it's gone through a wide mid-on. Batsman looking to come back for 3.
Nice fielding there. Good
Ooh,
return.
Good throw, and Seagal was in trouble there. Just a little bit slow out of the blocks. Safely for 3. He's 14. On strike now. Outside off stump. Played out to cover. 15 without loss, the Young Guns. 2 balls left in the 3rd over. On short.
Yes, yes. Well bowled.
Has Segal, oh, Koshi, sorry, flashing at it. One for the over, not quite sure what was going to happen there. Well taken by Crooks at first slip. Anyway, Miller in, Koshi punches off the back foot, down through mid-on. No one there, and he's timed that quite well. In fact,
4
it
runs
trickles
there.
out to the boundary.
Super shot.
Nice shot from Koshi.
Hayes, the left-arm fast bowler,
And
is
it's
coming on
changes
to
at
bowl
both
from the
ends.
university end.
Josh Hay into the attack. Ball into Segal. This ball's swinging back in. Nice straight bat out mid off. Hay in once more. This one's outside off something.
Bit of a workout,
wide.
but safely fielded.
That one missed everything and then some.
Done for 20, the Young Guns. Lead by 21. Hay in again. This one's punched off the front foot. Out to Franklin at cover. Gal 14 off 14. Hay into him. Short punch past Franklin this time. Through the offside. Might just reach the boundary. Yes,
Perfectly
it will.
timed that shot, and
Beautiful
it sails
shot
to the
from
boundary.
Segal. Great foot movement. Right off the middle of the bat, and it's flown to the boundary. 1 for 24 now, the Young Guns. Hey, and again, this one's pulled, and again, pulled firmly through wide mid-on, with a straight mid-wicket maybe, by Segal. A bit of a mix-up with the batsman, but
He has
they
played
sorted
that
out in the
nicely.
end, and they're back
Gets
for 2.
2.
Two balls left in the 4th over. Hay to Segal, this one's full, driven, fielded by Franklin, and there's no run. And into a good start here for the Young Guns as Hazen again, and oh,
That's a
Segal
bit of an
plays and misses.
expensive over.
Good comeback there from Hay.
Super cat. The left armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
And wow, we really are just ringing all the changes at the moment. Pass back into the attack. Moves outside off stump. And
Swing and a
just
miss.
Playing and missing. Pass in again.
Yes, yes.
He's flicking this through the onside. He's timed that quite well. A little misfield there by Smith. Get through for a single. She moves on to 6. Gal on strike now. He's 20. Pass into him. It's short. Outside off stump and punched through extra cover. Franklin's after it. He will cut it off, but not before the batsman can come back for 3.
Big throw there, and it's on target.
Thanks, lads. Young Guns, 30 without loss. Pass into Koshi. It's outside off stump, and this time flashes his bat at it and gets something on it. Squirts through point. Franklin's got a big chase on his hands again, and again the batsmen are going to be coming back for 3.
3 more to the score.
Excellent running. Given off the over already. Pass in. Beats Segal. That's a better ball. But I really question why pass is coming around the wicket here. Thought over the wicket was a better choice for him. And again to Segal, who's punching off the front foot through the point. Franklin's after it yet again. Been a big over for him. And he's not going to be able to stop 3.
Good work in the field there.
End of the over.
Very
a
good over
one for the batting
for the
side.
batting side.
Miller, the new
Pass taking a
bowler.
bit of a beating.
Is going with the medium pacer.
And the Young Guns, 1 for 36 from 5, going at 7s.
Yep, that's
Miller
it.
into
I
Segal,
like
he's
that
flicked that
shot.
in the air,
Nice
through wide
technique.
mid on. Out to the boundary. 4 runs. That's a nice start to the over from Seagal. He moves on to 30. Real quality innings from him so far. Miller in, short, punched off the back foot. Running with the shot and hit the single. Done for 41 now, the Young Guns. Must be one of their best opening partnerships. As Miller's in, bowling to Koshi, knocks that down off the back foot, through mid-on. He's timed that quite well, it'll reach the fence.
Driven expertly for 4.
4 more. Done for 45. Young Guns really stepping on the gas. As Miller continues, one's wider outside off stump. Koshi's leaning on it, running with the shot. Hit
They
one.
take a single.
Done for 46. Closing in on a 50 partnership, these two. Scal on strike, he's looked good. Plays this one with a straight bat, down to mid-off. Last ball of the 6 over. Scal on 31, this one's straight and leant on. Up to
Bit
mid-on,
expensive
Franklin's
in
there.
that one.
Dot ball. Mighty finish to that over, but still far too many runs coming off it for the old guard liking. Pass to continue. This one's short outside off stump. Lent on through extra cover. Hayes after it. Looks like he'll haul it in inside the boundary. Yes, he does, but 3 more to the total. Good running.
Very nice
yet
throw
again.
back there. Good fielding.
Pass to Seagal. 1 for 49, the Young Guns. This one's Seagal forward, and he's playing it through the offside. He's going to get 1. They're coming back for 2. So that's the 50 partnership up for these two.
Those runs bring up the 50.
That takes this partnership to 50.
Excellent batting by Seagal, and Koshi's done well just to turn the strike over. Take runs where he could. Anyway, lead by 52 now, the Young Guns. This one has Seagal forward, playing out to the covers. No run this time, though. Pass in again. 4th ball of the over to Seagal, who's across the stumps, playing it into the leg side. Get 1.
And they get a single there.
Sensible batting. Sensible batting. Pass continues. Oh, that's a better delivery.
Nearly bowled.
Is Koshi
How
playing and
close was
missing
that?
outside off stump? Looking to finish strong here. It's outside off stump. Koshi's leaning on it, running with the shot. They'll get through for the single. Big
Ends the
dive
over.
from Seagal. Good over for both sides there. 7 off it. Miller continues. This one's short outside off stump. Cut into covers. A fields and there's no run. Just checking that the thing's alright. Yep. Miller in once more. This one struck Koshi on the
It's
pad.
hit the pad. Huge appeal.
Big appeal there. The question is it sliding down?
Umpire doesn't seem
Just says
interested.
no. Not out. Will there be a challenge? Surely use that here. No, says the Brains Trust. Let's take a look at that in the replay. Oh, that looked dead in the water. Has it done too much is the question. Oh, just missing off stump. Tell you what, didn't look like it was moving quite that much when I first saw it. Koshi survives. Miller's in again, and oh, that's a
The
beautiful
bowler beating them
delivery.
all ends up there.
That's a beautiful delivery. Miller bowling well here. Then again, this one's straighter. Koshi gets some bat on it and actually beats mid off. Relfall's after it. And he cuts it off. Batsman looking for 3. He could be in a bit of
Nice
trouble
fielding
here.
there. Good return.
Oh, lucky. Very close to a direct hit. That would have had Koshi. As it was, he's safe. And another 3 to the total. Miller in. This one's down leg. Flipped off Seagal's hip just for a single.
And they go through for 1.
57 without loss. Seagal's 35. Koshi on strike. 21. Miller in. Big
4
movement
runs
there
in
from
the
Miller.
over.
Not a bad over from Dave.
Hayes, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Hay comes back into the attack. 7 off his first over. See what he can do here. That one's short and pulled through the onside. Stewart's after it and cuts it off. Keeps it to a single. In the live chat there, Yason Seagal questioning the review or lack of review in the last over. As this one's bowled to Koshi, leans on that one.
Another run
Through
added.
point, and there's another single. And I completely agree with you, Yason. I have no idea what that movement was. Anyway, back to reality. Virtual reality, and it's
That's
pulled
racing to
away
the fence.
off a full length. Skull's got a lot of that one, and it's out to the boundary for 4. Oh, he's really dropped his shoulders into that just so he could pick it up. Not quite sure they teach that in the textbook, but it's effective. Hey, in again, this one has Seagal forward, driving. Keep mid off. Hayes none for 13 from 1.4. And again to Seagal, who muscles this
what
one
a good shot.
up and over the offside. Couple of bounces out to the boundary for 4. That's a great shot from Jason Seagal. And at none for 67, why wouldn't you expand your repertoire of shots just a little bit? Hey, in again, short down
Gave
the
a
leg
few too
side.
many away in that over.
Not wided by the umpire. He gets away with that one.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Another change. Chopping and changing all innings now. As the fielders have gone all over the place. It's quite a stark contrast to the earlier game. Or the earlier parts of this game, we've had quite attacking fields, and all of a sudden, Bransden rings the changes. This one's driven out to the offside.
1 run there.
Sneak through for a single. Koshi moves to 23. Gal on strike on 44. Everyone back on the onside for him. He's onto it in a flash, leaning on it down the ground and running
They
with
take
the
the
shot.
single.
Another single for Seagal. Young Guns, 69 without loss. Pass into Koshi, plays and misses. Good ball there from pass. Young Guns flying it just over 7 and over. Flying relative for this game, I suppose. That one has Koshi playing back and punching down to the bowler. Last ball of the 10th over, nearly at the halfway stage of this innings. Pass in again, it's angled into the batsman. Lean on it out to mid-off.
Ends the
Other
over.
single. It's a good over from pass.
Miller, the right-arm medium bowler,
Young
is
Guns.
coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Gotta think in the driver's seat here, none for 70. Peter 71. As Miller's in, it's short and pulled firmly by Koshi, up and over square leg. And it
Seeing
rolls
the
out
ball
to the
well out
boundary.
there. Some solid shots.
4 more to Aaron Koshi. He's 28 from 26 balls. Miller's into him, and oh, that's a
Tries to
beautiful
drive
delivery.
that,
Good
but
comeback
missed
there from
times.
Miller. Better line from him. What the captain will be wanting to see. Then again, it's full, and oh my word. Moved a mile. Miller in again to Koshi. Edges and caught.
Well, that's a very helpful catch.
Well, that's well taken there at second slip. Might be Bransden, not quite sure. But Koshi, big thick edge and taken comfortably. Yeah, I think that is Bransden.
The player departing the field, 4 downs for 28.
Miller gets a
The
wicket,
wall
well deserved
coming
in
out
the
to
end.
the
He's
middle.
come back well from
Didn't
his
do that
first
well
over.
in the first innings. They'll be looking to do a bit better.
And 1 for 74. This is the kind of base that Earnshaw will be wanting to work from. As he's in. Facing Miller, cutting, only as far as Thrillful there at Gully. Miller in again, final ball of the over. One edged and nearly carries to point from Earnshaw. Little misfield from Smith lets him through for a single, and that's off the mark.
Hayes coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far.
A to continue. He's into Earnshaw, he's across the stumps, working it through backward square leg. Quickly through for
And
one.
a single taken.
Sensible that from the young gun skipper. The score up to 76. Hayes in Seagal on 45, nudges that one into the leg side.
And through for
Once
one.
more, and it's another single. Again. Oh, beats Earnshaw outside off stump. That's a good ball. Just held its line slightly. It's about where Hay wants to be putting it. Then again to Earnshaw outside off stump, who's leaning on it. Diving stop by Stewart. Saves any runs. Shaw stays on 2. 2 balls left in the 12th over. Hay in again, and oh, he's beaten the
Misread
bat.
that one. Couldn't get the drive away.
Nice ball from Hay. Whatever happens here, it's been a good over. Hayes in and Earnshaw's pulling. Gets it through mid-wicket. Madon's after it. Can't quite tell who that is there with the shades on. Batsman are back for
And
2.
the end of a tidy over.
Earnshaw moves to 4, and that's a good over from pass.
A new bowler coming into the attack.
Just takes over here. Over number 13. Gal on strike. Punches off the back foot. Gets it through extra cover. One's running away towards the boundary, but it'll just slow up. Batsman look to come back for 3, and yep, they
Very
make it
nice
quite
throw back
easily in the
there.
end.
Good fielding.
So Seagal on to 49, highest score in this match so far. Earnshaw on strike, he's on 4, crooks to him, he pulls and pulls well into the gap. Looks like long leg will get around to stop it, flicks it back in. Batsman looking to come back for 3, and Seagal runs well.
And
Gets
that's
there quite
3.
comfortably. A good start this from Crooks. But it's Seagal on strike. He's on 49. Crooks into him. It's full, and Seagal's after
Hit
it.
that
He gets it
hard
up
and fast.
over Madon's head, out to the boundary. 4 runs, and what a knock from Jason
he's taking a
Seagal.
really good approach to this innings and gets 50.
50 runs, 53 not outs, 38 balls. Great knock from Seagal, and at the end of the over, we'll take a look at his spider. But really well deserved, that man. Come back well here. Brooks is in once more, finds the edge, but it flies through the gap. Just wide of Gully, and it's going to go out for another boundary. Really expensive over this from Crooks. Absolutely not what the captain asked for. Reminiscent of Largo. As Crooks is in again to Seagal, he hits him on the leg, and they're going to come through for a leg bye. Well run by Earnshaw.
That nearly shaved a coat off the stumps.
One for 94, last ball of the 13th over. Crooks to Earnshaw, it's outside off stump, beats the batsman.
That's a bit of an expensive over.
And a very expensive over as we take a look at Seagal's spider. Boundaries all round the ground. Really fantastic batting from him. Good to see all those runs through the offside, especially coming through extra cover. He's looked in control when hitting the ball through that area.
Franklin, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
We have Franklin, the old campaigner, in to tidy things up, and this first ball's
What a
edged
delivery.
by
Draws
Seagal
the
out
edge.
to backward point. Great start from Franklin. Young Guns lead of 95. Things keep going this way. They could be looking at setting a target close to 140. Played through mid-wicket. The dot ball, well fielded by Thrillful. Franklin in again, has Seagal driving. Long off. Sensible batting that. Keep it to a single. Brings Earnshaw on strike to Franklin. They've got a short leg in place.
Wait on it.
Earnshaw's just lent on that one. Fielded by Thrillful. Dot ball. I have to question why spin hasn't been used more by these two captains. Franklin and Earnshaw both doing exceptionally well today as this last ball's flicked through mid-wicket. Well stopped by Miller there at short mid-wicket. The dot ball, Franklin. Last ball of the over. Tossed up and to the leg side.
That's some good bowling.
Fielder in
End of the
close and
over.
only one from that over. Fantastic bowling. It's from the other end. And sticks with Crooks. Bowling to Seagal. It's short and hit
Nice
up
shot, that
and
one.
over extra cover. Really cover. 2 bounces out to the boundary for 4. Well, you've got to question why there aren't more fielders back at this point. Seagal batting like he is. Crooks in and oh, that's a beautiful
What a
off-cutter.
delivery!
Good comeback ball from Crooks. Seagal survives it though, plays and misses. 1 for 99. Crooks in again, finds the edge of Seagal's bat, but it falls short of gully. Seagal 62 from 46. As Crooks continues. Shorter inside edge. Comes down towards fine leg. Cut off by Stewart down there, and that's the 100 up for the Young Guns. 100 for the loss of 1. To be in control of this match. And now, as Crooks into Earnshaw, it's outside off stump, punched out to point, another dot ball. Last ball of the over, 15th over. 1 for 100. Crooks in, Earnshaw back, punches to
Some
mid
nice
off.
bowling in that one.
Dot ball and a good comeback there from Crooks. 5 overs remain. 5 overs for the Young Guns to build a lead. This one's full and Seagal slashes at it outside off stump. Coming back for 2, it could be bowled. That could be tight. Has Earnshaw run himself out again? Oh, I think he might have. Oh, and that's tragic. James Earnshaw batting selflessly, I must say. Coming back for 2. A good throw in from the deep.
Can't
end.
make it back against some great work in the field. That's
Earnshaw
out.
goes run out for 7.
Yash, coming into bat, had a disappointing first innings. They'll want to improve on it.
Hits finds the out, but more importantly, it keeps Seagal on strike. He's on 64. This one's shorter. Ledge through to backward point. No run. Franklin into Seagal again. It's wider outside off stump. He just late cuts this very delicately down to third man. Just be a single. Questions in the live chat about supposed running stat from
Finns is the new
Earnshaw,
batsman.
who
It is now out in the middle.
has honestly been terrible running between the wickets in these virtually simulated games.
Wait there.
That ball to Findsy, played out to point. I'd just like to confirm there is no running between the wickets, Gil. The AI just seems to know how good Les is at running between the wickets. Franklin, and again defines, comes outside off stump, play back foot down to mid-off. Another dot there. Last ball of the over. Franklin, and again, this one's cut and cut firmly through the field. Nice shot by Tommy Fines. Out to the boundary
Great
for four.
timing. Races to the boundary.
Four overs left, 2 for 106. Seagal on strike, he's on 65. Crooks to him, short, he has him punching off the back foot, gets it through the gap at cover. They're going to get 2, will they come back for 3? I think they will. A does the fielding, and
They take 3.
despite a somewhat weak throw there from Hay, keeps it to 3. Seagal moves on to 68. To Fines now. One straight and pulled through the onside. There's no one back there, so it looks like Stewart's had to run all the way from backward square leg, and the batsmen are going to get back for a very comfortable 3 again.
They get back for the 3rd. Good running.
Got to question the field placement at the moment, but you've also got to question the bowling. Brooks needs to be more disciplined here as he's into Seagal, shorter and punched out to point. Dot ball. 2 for 112. 16 and a half gone. Crooks into Seagal, who's again playing back, playing
This
with the
should be
shot.
close.
And get through for the single.
1 run there.
Two balls left in the 17th over. Crooks to Fines. Bull and Fines crosses stumps, work that through square leg, and they get a single.
1 more to the score.
Last ball of the 17th over. Crooks into Seagal, who's forward, playing that through the
Kept it
offside.
fairly tight in that
Yep,
over.
through. Reasonable comeback from Crooks there. Franklin continues. 3 overs left in the innings. One's full, driven off the front foot by Fines, out to the man at deep point. They're going to come back for 2. And looks close, but I think Seagal's made that. He was very relaxed about it, but I think he's got there. Yeah, well run in the end. Fines moves on to 10. Franklin in again. This one's spinning back in towards off stump, but Fines uses his feet and gets behind square on the offside.
He has played that
through for
nicely.
2.
Gets 2.
Score up to 118 for the Young Guns. Franklin in again. This one's shorter and again played through backward point. That's a great shot by Tommy Fines. It's running away towards the boundary. Just slowing up now though. Batsman look to come back for 3. Big dive from Seagal.
Good running.
Unnecessary in the end. Two for 1-2-1. Lead by 1-2-2. Franklin in. It's full. Seagal playing back into the covers. They get through for a single.
1 run there.
Very interesting here is Franklin's in. It's a reverse sweep from Tommy Fines. He's hit that well. There is a man back. Batsman coming back for 2.
Ouch.
Big
the throw
dive
went
from
to the wrong
Finesy.
end. He's used up his luck quota for the day, I'd
Does
say.
get there in the end, and that's a good over. Oh, 1 ball left even. Better over than I thought for the Young Guns. Franklin in. Bowls, and it's just driven out to point.
Bit
No
expensive that over.
Lead of 1-2-5. Looks here like In order to win, the Old Guard are going to need the highest score of the match.
Tries to drive
Beautiful ball
that,
from
but
Crooks.
mistimes.
Over the top of the leg stump. In again. Short punch off the back foot. Fielded by mid-off. 2 for 124. Lead of 125. Gal on 70. Into him. Punching off the back foot. Just to the left of Hay. They get a single. Brooks to Fines now. 9 balls left in the innings. Big, thick inside edge. And it's running down towards the fine leg boundary. Beats the fielder. Here we have it. The highest score of the match so far. 2 for 129. Still 8 balls remaining in the innings. Brooks again to Fines. This one's pulled and pulled firmly. Out towards the square leg boundary. There's no one going to catch it.
Great shot. 4 runs.
4 more to Tommy Fines. The poor display from Crooks, not what the captain ordered. Last ball of his spell, 1 for 36 for him. This one, to make things even worse, is short down the leg side. Spooned out to deep square leg for 1.
Good batting in that over.
Very good batting from Tommy Fines. Moves the score through to 134 for 2. Franklin in for the last over. Still an aggressive field here by the captain.
Oh, not able to
beautiful
connect
ball.
there.
Seagal 71 not out. He's stranded down the non-strikers end though. Finds he's on strike. On short, pulled away through to deep square leg. They're going to get through for 1. Think about 2, but they'll
And they go through for 1.
stick to the single. Finds moves through to 27. We have Seagal on strike. This field spreads. Franklin into him. It's worked through the leg side.
Great
He's chipped
shot.
it up in the air. Picked the gap well. Come back for 2. They think about 3. Finds he wants it.
Good precision with the throw back from the
get
deep.
there in the end. Good running. Two for 138. 3 balls left in the final over. Late cut from Fines. Beat Crooks at first slip. Dot ball. And the Old Guard would like 2 more of those here. As Franklin continues. Short outside off stump. Driven but straight at short cover. Last ball of the innings. Young Guns lead by 139. Oh, it's another dot ball.
Time for a change in the commentary
Fantastic
box.
into the innings
and welcome again
by
to
Franklin.
James Taylor.
Thanks, lads. Good to be back.
But
Good innings for the
hero of
batsmen.
the innings
Playing pretty
and
well, but could have
big
done with a
contender for
few
man of the
more
match,
runs to give their
Jason
bowlers
Seagal.
a little bit of headroom.
74 not out of 59 balls, and that's really set the Young Guns up here.
I can't tell you
For
who will
good
win
results.
this, but I can tell you we're in for a cracking conclusion to this match. Abbott to open the
139
attack.
The captain is
to
going
win.
with the medium pacer.
Abbott to open the bowling. To McLennan. On short. Pulled away. Nice shot from McLennan. He's got it wide of the man at fine leg. Coming back for 2. And makes it
He
comfortably.
plays that nicely.
The mark first
Gets
ball.
2.
Son Seagal wants to know if super overs are in play. The answer is no. Can't have a super over, I don't believe, in a multi-innings game, unfortunately. We can see what we can do. This one's punched off the back foot from the bowling of Abbott. Lennon gets it through extra cover.
2
Back
runs
for 2.
added.
And 40 to win. 4 without loss at this stage. This one's
The
wide
keeper
outside
with
off
the
stump
take.
from Abbott. Was it just inside the line? Yes, it was, says the umpire. Nice bowling from Abbott. Continues to McLennan.
Waiting.
The working that through mid-wicket. Picks up the man though, Price does the fielding. Abbott against McLennan, who's driving, and a diving catch.
Big appeal.
What a
Did the
take!
batsman get anything on it? An absolutely
Who was
brilliant
that?
one-handed catch there.
Diving, full stretch to his right. There is no way that you can go upstairs for that, Ross, unfortunately. And oh my word, what a take. Flying through the air. That's Alex Horgan. That is Alex Horgan, and that's why he's in the team.
Out for 4.
Hands like that, what a fantastic catch.
Franklin coming into
Ross
bat.
McLennan
Had a
goes
disappointing
early.
first innings. They'll want to improve on it.
Last ball of the over here for Abbott's wide outside off stump. Franklin's punching it into the covers and running with a shot.
1 wicket
Gets through
falls
for
in that
one, and
over.
1 for 5 for the old guard, under pressure. For what feels like the first time in
The
the
right
series.
armour is coming into the attack from the university end.
Armstrong. The ball to Franklin. Then it's short, punched off the back foot by Armstrong. Can't beat mid off. Some nervous old men down in the old guard dressing room as Armstrong continues. This one's just down the leg side. Franklin flicks it away. It's down as far as fine leg.
Another run added to the score.
Get a single.
The left-hander is coming to
Hayes
bat.
is the new batsman, about to face his first ball.
Well, here we have Josh Hayes. Just watch what's happened at the other end. Facing his first delivery. Big,
That's
thick
edged.
edge. Gets it behind point.
And he's
Out
off
to
the
the
mark.
boundary. 4 runs. Well, that's about right, says Dan Armstrong. Nevertheless, stands in again. This one's short. Again,
Oh,
trying to punch
not
that
able
through
to
the
connect.
offside. Not the right shot, you'd have to say, from Hay. Armstrong's in again. This one's sliding down leg. Strikes upper thigh of Hay, and they're through for a leg
Plays
bite.
and misses.
$11 for the loss of 1. 140 to win. Armstrong into Franklin. Short. It's gone down towards the boundary. It's beaten
End of the
everyone.
over. A good one for the batting
Going to be
side.
4 buys. Bit of bad luck there for 40. There's no way he was getting that. 15 for the loss of 1 now. Fish continues. Short ball. Good short ball. There's the umpire. That's 1 for the over. Abbott in again to Hay. Strikes Hay on the pad again.
Just a lack of concentration there.
Great start here for Abbott. He's 1 for 5. And again to Hay, who's working that through the onside. Straight at Segal at square leg. Abbott and again. Oh, it's a beautiful delivery.
The
Just
batsman
holding
didn't
its
know
line
where
a
that
little
was
bit on
going.
Hay. Drew a shot early. Another dot ball. And again, short outside off stump, cut, but only as far as cover. Fantastic over from Bish here. Could we be seeing the first maiden of the match? But in again, he punches it straight down the ground, gets it through the gap. He's hit that well. Straight down past the bowler.
Nicely played.
Into the rope
4
for 4.
runs.
The
Still
right arm
fantastic
fast
over
bowler
there.
is coming into the attack from the
From
university
Bish.
end.
Old guard 1 for 19, just behind the rate. Just behind the rate. Cathara's into bowl. This one's lovely little late cut from Franklin. Fix the gap between
That's
Fourth
exactly
slip.
how he would have wanted to play that
And
shot.
gully, and gets it out to the boundary for 4. And more Stan Franklin in the late cut. Played that one well. Sorry's in again. Oh, comes back.
The bowler
The
beating
quick
them all
delivery,
ends up.
155 kilometers an hour. Searing heat there from Kathari, 97 miles an hour. He's in again, it's short, and Franklin's cutting. Can't get it through the cover field though. Solid comeback from Kathari. 23 the old guard. Franklin on strike, he's on 6. One's just lent out to point. Dot ball. Just don't seem themselves at the moment, the old guard. Quite hitting the gaps like they usually do. Kathari in, and oh, he struck Franklin, I think. No!
Misread that
gone
one.
between
Couldn't get the drive
everything.
away.
Another 4 byes. Trying to play it through cover, and the ball's just moved a mile on 40 there. Really rough luck for the keeper. Sorry, and again, it's another short ball. This one does strike Franklin,
Bit expensive, that over.
and will look good in
Haynes,
the bowling
the new
stats.
bowler.
But 8 runs off that over,
The medium pacer.
including the extras. The old guard 1 for 27 as Haynes is into the attack. This ball just outside off stump. On it, fielded by Point. The Gals there. No, in again to Hay. Bowls short, laying and missing.
Tries to drive that, but mistimes.
Really going for the barrage of short bowling here. The young guns. Maybe feeling themselves a little bit after that innings. Oh, Haynes is in again. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Off cutter bounces up over the stumps, beats Hay. Forty does well to pick it up on the bounce. 3 dot balls in a row from Haynes. He's in again. This one's pulled from Hay. Got it round past Kathari. They're going to look for 2. There's got to be a run out here. And that's awful running. Hay will be lucky if he's in the
Some
frame
great
here.
fielding has created a chance out of nowhere.
Great work from Kathari. Clean pickup. Good throw. Really fired that one in. And, oh, ugly stuff. Ugly, ugly stuff.
Batsman run out.
Really didn't need that, the old guard.
So the new batsman is at the crease.
Brings Crooks to the crease. Did not look sharp in his first innings. What's he got here? Oh, beautiful delivery from Haynes.
Swing and a miss.
Welcome to the crease, Mr. Crooks. Dr. Crooks. Haynes is in again just to finish. That's a beautiful over,
A wicket falling
1
in that
run off
over,
it,
and not many runs from
including
it.
the run out. Really tightening the clamps here. As Kathari continues bowling to Franklin. That off stump, just leans on it, can't beat mid off. Kathari in again, it's short, played off the back foot, down through mid on. Placed it well here, Franklin, got it into the gap. Gonna come back for 3 by the look of it. Franklin will have to be quick.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep.
He gets there in the end. Sorry, none for 7. Third ball of the second over. It's short into Crooks. A little inside edge there, I think, into the body.
And a single.
But they hustle through for the single. 2 for 32. To the 6th over. Sorry, in. Franklin plays that straight out to cover. Really good bowling this. From the young gun's side. Kathari in again. Franklin's driving. Finds the gap this time. Finds us after it. Batsman coming back for 2. Just be 2. Franklin moves
2
on
run.
to 11. Double figures. Last ball of the over for Catharis. Then Franklin leans on that one, down to mid-on. Got off quickly by Price, and they get a single.
And the end of a tidy over.
Another very tidy over for the Young Guns. That's 3 in a row. Ends to continue. Ball into Franklin's short and punched off the back foot out to mid-off. 105 more runs required. 83 deliveries. Haynes into Franklin, who's forward and gets the edge. Doesn't quite carry to fourth slip there. Top bowling here from Alex Haynes. Then once more short and punched by Franklin. Can't beat mid-off. Gotta think at some stage they need to try something different here. Franklin 12 off 18. On strike, Haynes into him. Driving, can't beat cover. Another dot ball. Excellent stuff from Haynes. 2 balls left in the over. He's in. Bowling to Franklin, who's pulling, gets it through the gap. Through a vacant square leg. Batsman coming back for 2. Is it going to beat the men into the
4
boundary?
runs there.
Yes, it does.
Super shot.
Much needed boundary for Franklin in the old guard. Earnshaw unhappy. Haynes continues. Some short and has Franklin forward, playing out to
4
cover
runs
point.
in the over.
Still only 4 off the over. 101 needed from 13 overs. Dari into his 3rd over, ball into Crooks. It's full and Crooks plays and misses.
The bowler
That's an
beats the
awful
bat.
shot. Dari in again. Ball and Crooks just leans on that one, down to fine leg. Little flick off his hip and he gets 1. The total up to 40, 100 runs required. 8 wickets in hand. Dari into Franklin, it's short and Franklin's pulling. Gets it wide of square leg, Crooks thinks about 2. Franklin wants it, oh my word! That is not great running. I think Franklin's short here. Oh, it's going to be close, but I think he's short. Yeah, I think he's on the line. Out is the call.
Can't make it back against some
that's
great
awkward.
work in the field. That's out.
That's what pressure does to
Dominic,
you.
the new batsman,
And
didn't really fire last
really
innings.
didn't need that.
They'll be wanting to improve things
Didn't need
this
that at
time
all, the
round.
old guard. Dari in, bowling to Bransden now. Full, driven to the covers, no run. .41 for the loss of 3 in the 8th over. Dari to Bransden, shorts, punched off the back foot. This time they find a gap. Finds he's after it. Batsmen are back for 2. Thought about 3.
2 runs
Don't
added.
be silly there. 3 for 43. 97 to win. Dari in. A fantastic over again from him, and that's a beautiful delivery to
1
Bransden.
wicket falls in that over. Armstrong has been bowling well here.
Oh, I
Comes
think they
back
smell
on
blood
from
a
the
little bit
pavilion
here.
end.
The Young Guns have got Armstrong back into the attack, bowling to Crooks. Jordan, oh my word, he's beaten
Not
all
able to
ends up.
connect.
Crooks 2 from 6 balls. Armstrong in again, short, just flails at it. Tries to run,
Mistimes that one.
despite it going straight to the wicketkeeper. Armstrong in again. And has Crooks playing and missing. This is very tidy from Armstrong. Sensible bowling. Just putting it on the spot. The old guard have no answers right now. Armstrong in again. Crooks punching off the back foot. Can't beat the cover fielder. Two balls left in the over. Armstrong, and again, it's short, big inside edge, flies out to long leg. Dari's left it behind. Just be one. Great stuff from Armstrong. Into Bransden now. Last ball of the 9th over for the Young Guns. Short, Bransden punches down the ground, runs with a shot, beautifully timed. Beaten mid-off, they'll come back for 2. And
A very
good
good
2
over
for
comes to an
Bransden, but a
end.
fantastic over for Armstrong and the Young Guns. Yet again. 3 for 46 from 9. Dari in to Crooks. Bull, Crooks is leaning on it through point. Get 1, they'll come back for 2.
They come
Finally,
back for
Crooks
2.
finds a gap
Well
with
run.
that shot. 3 for 48. Crooks 5, Bransden 4. Dari in for his final over. This one's full and lent on by Crooks but can't beat Fines at cover. Pressure is mounting. Dari to Crooks, who's just leaning on that one, out to square leg. No run. Dari in again. This one's driven as far as cover. Just no urgency being shown here by the old guard batsman. Dari in. Crooks drives, can't beat the fielder. Another dot ball. Crooks 5 from 15 deliveries. Really gonna have to get things into gear. If he doesn't, wasted the team's opportunity. Edges, it's a no ball.
Just overstepping the line there.
That
Oh
looked
my
really
word.
wide, but not called for it.
Crooks was just caught behind off
And
a no
this
ball.
will be a free hit.
Wow. Talk about crucial stages of the game. That could be it here, folks. Dari into Crooks, who works that through square leg, beats square leg. It's not going to go all the way, though, as Seagal's after it. Batsman coming back for 3, and they make
Ends
it.
the over.
Wow.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Seagal in the chat asks a good question. Does the AI think they can get a draw? The answer is maybe. Price to continue. Edge behind. Crooks is out
Maybe
this
some back
time.
there.
and
I don't know.
Thank God that came to an end.
The captain making the change of the
What
bowlers
a
and pays
despicable
dividends
display
immediately. Great
from
move
James
and great
Crooks.
bowling.
The player departing the field caught behind.
8 from 18
Smith,
balls.
the new batsman,
Chasing down
didn't really
140.
fire last innings. They'll be wanting to improve things this time round.
And 9 and over required now. Seems out of reach.
The bowler
as Smith's
beating them
in.
all ends up.
Price beats him outside off stump. Price in again. This one struck by Smith. Or this one strikes Smith. Bobbles out to Gully. There's no run. Price in again. It's full, driven down the ground through a vacant mid-on. That's a good shot by Smith. Coming back for 2. They look for 3. Yes is the answer. Smith wants it. Oh, big dive from Bransden. Big
And that's
for direct
3.
hit. Oh, fantastic running there from Dom. 2 balls left in the 11th over. 4 for 55.
Wait.
He's back, playing that straight. Diving stop by Abbott. Meanwhile, the old guard who are back in the changing room have started praying for rain.
Yep.
Price continues. This one's knocked by Bransden down the ground. They're going to get 2. They're going to come back for 3. It might be everyone into the boundary. Yes, it
And
does.
that's
What
4.
a shot by Bransden.
Haynes to come back on
The
again.
medium pacer is coming into the attack.
9 overs to go. 81 required.
Yes.
9 and over. This one's driven into the offside, running with the shot, and they get 1. Nice play by Smith. 4 for the loss of 60. Haynes in Into Bransden. Short. Bransden's cutting.
Swing and a miss. The
Can't
batsman
connect, though.
misjudging that one.
And again, Dom Bransden, who's back and punching off the back foot. Gets it through the gap on the offside. That's a lovely shot from Bransden.
That's a good
for
boundary.
4. Got 5 off this over already. Bransden on strike. Haynes into him. He's driving off the front foot. Can't beat Seagal at point. Still a lot of cricket to be played here. As Haynes is in. One more to Bransden's. One's short. Bransden's pulling. Strong to the leg side. He's got that out into the gap. They'll come back for 2.
He'll get 2
Easy
for that.
2 there.
Great shot.
Haynes on to 14. All the over for Haynes. And off it. Then Bransden trying to cut. That's a
Kept it
delivery
fairly
there by
tight in
Hayner.
that over.
Price to continue. 1 for 7 for him. This one's full. Driven by Smith. But only as far as point. Once more to Smith. Smith trying to pull.
Doesn't play that one well.
Dot ball. All they need, though, the young guns, to keep plugging away. The dot ball's an over. Price continues. It's full. Driven by Smith. Gets it through the gap at extra cover. Abbott's after it. Batsmen are back for 2. They look for 3. Looks like they are. Gonna have to be quick here. Oh, and yes.
They'll run 3.
Gets there. 4 for 69. Bransden on strike. Price into him. He's driving. Can't beat Seagal at point. 2 balls left in the 13th over. Price to Bransden. Set off stump. Bransden's driving. Can't beat fielder. Last ball of the 13th over. Price to Bransden. Knocks us through the gap. They'll get 1. Come back for 2. Yes, they will. Another good over for the young guns.
Price
5
has
off that
done
one.
well in that over.
69 to win. Just 7 overs to get there. 10 and over. Haynes in for his final over. This one's full to Smith, who's knocked that into the offside. Real lack of intent in this second innings from the old guards. Disappointing. This one's got Smith forward, playing through the vacant mid-on. Come back for 3. As Abbott's round to field.
Good precision with a
Comfortable
throw
3 in
back
the
from the
end.
deep.
Bransden on strike. He's 16. Haynes in to him.
Wait.
Driving through the offside. Oh god, suicidal run here. What is going on? Oh my word. I think this game type may have broken running between the wicket, because I have never seen so many despicable runouts in my year and a bit of playing this game. That was ugly. Bransden run out by fines. And oh my word. With Bransden's dismissal, it might go the final hope of the team. Ralphall in at the non-striker's end. Smith on strike. Plays that out to cover. It's a dot ball. 74 for the loss of 5. Haynes in. Bowls. It's struck down the ground by Smith. They're running with the shot. They'll get 1.
1 more added.
Haynes in to Threlfall. This one's full but pulled away. Nice shot from Threlfall. Gets it out into the gap. We'll get 2.
Universities take a wicket in that over.
5 for 77, so 63
The right
required.
armour is coming into the attack from the
Just
pavilion
6
end.
overs left, so 11 and over. By 10 and a half. Fish to continue. He bowled well in his first spell. One's knocked out to points. Seagal there does the fielding. Really got to question what's going through the heads of the old guard at the moment. One's short and played through the offside by Smith. He's hit that well through the gap. Earnshaw's after it. Middle for 2. Nice fielding by
2 runs
Earnshaw.
added.
Five for 79. Abbott into Smith. Edged, caught.
Gone!
Great catch.
What a catch and what a great delivery.
That one was short, angling down leg. Looked like Smith was a little early on it. Gets a leading edge and flies straight into the hands of Rodri Price.
The dismissed batsman pulled out for 13.
Another good
Super
catch.
the new
Another good
batsman.
wicket.
And there's a big task ahead of them to steady this innings.
For the young guns, and gotta say they've really deserved this result. One's full as pass playing to the leg side, can't beat short mid wicket. .61 required off 32 balls. One short outside off stump, punching into the covers, no run. Final ball of Abbott's third over. 2 for 11 for him. This one short, beats the bat.
1 wicket falls in that over.
Beautiful bowling. Beautiful bowling from Abbott.
Price, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the University end.
Oh, here comes Price. 5 overs remaining, and Earnshaw throws the field back on the offside. This one's punched down the ground. They'll get 1. Down to long off.
They get a single.
Brings pass on strike. He's and misses, but they're going to come through for the run anyway. Strikes him on the
Plays and
pad.
misses.
It's a leg by. Price into Thrillful, short, and strikes the batsman. They're again going to come through for another leg by.
The batsman didn't know where that was going.
82 now the total for the old guard. Price into pass. This one's straighter and there's him driving. Splits the gap between mid-on, mid-off. It's only a single. Mid-on
Super
comes around
gets
to
off
cover
the
it.
mark.
Price. The throw full, short, edged,
That's edged.
down to third man. Just be a single.
1 run there.
6 for 84 now. Last ball of the 16th over. Price to pass. Just flicking this on through the leg side.
And the end of a tidy over.
Get the single. Another tidy over from Price, and his total's not getting much closer. 55 needed from 4 overs. Pass goes hard at that one, gets it through square leg. I don't think it'll go out to the boundary. Kathari's after it. Flicks it back in. The batsmen are through for 3. Oh god, they're looking for 4. And
Good
throw
work
goes
in
to
the
the wrong
field there.
end. All run 4, and too little too late. But nice to see the old guard get a respectable total here. As Abbott's in again to pass, is driving through the offside, running with the shot.
One
Single.
more to the score.
Total up to 90. Thrillful on 4. Pass on 7. Beautiful ball by Abbott. Beats batsman outside off stump. Not much chance there. Have it in again to Threlfelson's left
He
alone.
lets that go through to the keeper.
Yep, that's a wide.
So wide there.
6 for 91. 21 balls left in the innings and matched. One's short and punched through the onside. Out to the man at the deep mid-wicket boundary. More of a cow
Split
corner,
decision
but they
there.
come
The throw
through
goes to the wrong end,
the
and the
two.
batsman will get back safely.
Threlfel moves through to 6. Is on 7. Abbott in, bowls. It's nudged through the offside. And running with the shot, and they get 1.
They take a single.
Six for 94. Abbott in straight strikes the batsman on the pads. No shout for LBW there. I think that might have been sliding down leg, but the batsman sneaked through for 2.
Very good
buys.
over for the batsman.
Just take a look at that on the Hawkeye. I think that was definitely sliding down leg, but oh, we can see it right here. Yep, missing by a mile.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Armstrong back into the attack here. Beautiful figures for him. None for 8 from his 2 overs, and
The bowler beating them
starts
all
back
ends
up
up.
where he stopped. Beautiful delivery outside off stump. Really is where Armstrong is at his best at this game. He's in again, it's short and pulled through mid-wicket. Nice shot from Threlfel. They'll only get 1, there is a man back.
And through for 1.
Armstrong again, this one beats the batsman. That's a beautiful delivery. Again to pass. Ball strikes him on the pad. That one's
That's hit
got to
the
be
pad.
close.
Huge appeal.
No, says Pat.
Not out the decision. A life for the batsman, perhaps.
See if they go upstairs. No. No's the answer. Must have been swinging so late. Take a look at this. It was delivered from wide on the crease. Pitches in line that's very full. It was the impact that was the problem. Oh, I would never have guessed that. Anyway, Armstrong to continue. This over's really being a dagger. That's close.
Confident appeal.
No again, says Pat.
Shake of the head
We'll see
from the
if there's
umpire.
a challenge
And from
this
the
time.
bowler as well.
I-
He was certain on that one.
The last one was umpire's call. I feel like we have the same issue here. Wide on the crease. Oh, impact outside off. Didn't even matter. Final ball of the over for Dan Armstrong. 1 off it so far. One's pushed into the offside.
And
Another
that
dot
completes
ball.
a very good over.
This bowler really can get these
And
spinning a long
Captain
way.
Earnshaw
Let's
gets
see how
himself
they
one
go.
at the end. Just to see what he can do. 6 for 97. The old guard.
Yes.
One's tossed up and just leant on down the ground. Ruffle will come back for 2. He's into double figures.
Nicely ran there. They'll get 2.
The old guard, 6 for 99. 11 balls left. Cut off stump, edged,
Edged.
just behind square on the offside. Batsman scamper through for a single.
And they get a single there.
100 up now for the old guard. Technically, still possible. Pass on strike. Earnshaw into him.
Yep.
He goes hard at that one. It's a little edge and they've squirted it just behind point. Oh, what on earth was that? Some good batting from passing Threlfel, but
He
miscommunication.
never looked
It's
like getting
another
home
run
there.
out.
Took the gamble against the fielder and lost badly.
Pass, run out by Seagal. That brings Miller out to the crease. I suppose everyone wants to get a go. Earnshaw bowling to Miller. That's close.
He's trapped in front
That's
there.
very close. And yes, says the umpire.
A lot of credit for that wicket has to go to the captain.
I think that
he
was the
made a
arm ball
good
from
bowling
Earnshaw.
change and
Looked to
pays off
straighten off the
straight
pitch.
away.
And Miller was in trouble as soon
The
as he was
batsman
hit.
doesn't think he's out.
Oh, but he
sending
does
this
go
for review.
upstairs. Let's see. Let's see. Don't think there's an edge here. Nice straight bat from Miller. He's just been beaten completely as to the line. It might be a bit high.
Pitch is good.
Did strike him on the arm.
Hitting in line.
Was it just going to clip?
And the umpire
Oh,
to
it is
reverse
going
their
over the
decision.
top.
It is not out.
Good challenge from Miller. No wicket for Earnshaw.
Overturns the decision. Good use of the review.
Oh, 2 balls left in the over. 7 for 102. The old guard.
Yep.
One's full. Flick through the leg side. They'll get 1. Will they come back for 2? Yes, they'll try. Good
2
throw would
runs
have had
added.
him, I think. 2 runs added and gonna go into the final over with the game theoretically alive. 36 to win. 7 balls remaining. Earnshaw to Miller. Who's
Wait.
leaning on it. Dot ball,
End of
why
the
not?
over.
36 off the last required for the old guard.
The final over of the day. You won't be looking for big shots here. Just see it through.
And of course, Armstrong to bowl. Then it's full. Oh, and it's bowled in.
Beaten all ends
I
up
think
by
that may have been
Big
LBW and bowled.
appeal.
Let's see the replay in case we need it. Oh, beautiful delivery. Just ducks underneath the pad there. After striking the front pad, and Relful goes. Bowled Armstrong. Well-deserved wicket for Armstrong. Really hope they play the
Stewart
Hawkeye.
is getting
You
ready
can
to
see
face
if
the
it
next
was actually
ball.
LBW as well. No, impact was outside. Oh well, Stewart to the crease. Batting with Miller. First time we've seen Stewart with bat in hand in this series. And he leans on that one. Out to square leg. He's off the mark first ball. Miller on strike now. Armstrong into him. It's full. Hint on it through square leg. Another single. Just playing out the innings now, the old guard. 3 balls remaining. Good win here for the young guns. As Armstrong's into Stewart's full. Driven straight. Can't beat mid on, so it's a dot ball. Two left in the innings. Armstrong 1 for 11. Fantastic bowling figures for him.
Yes.
Short inside edge. Fires out. Down to fine leg. Another single for Stewart. He moves through to 2. Score 8 for 107. And Armstrong's in here. Final delivery. Short. Plays and misses. Running with the shot. Gonna go out to the boundary for 4. Another 4 buys. Oh, 40's had a rough time in this
They've
innings.
taken a comfortable win here. Played really well out there.
There we go. The Young Guns win by 28 runs. And you have to say they absolutely
That's all the
deserved it.
cricket, for now at least. We hope to see you again soon, but for now, it's goodbye.
Well, there we go. Young Guns getting their first victory over the Old Guard. Winning by 28 runs in the end. Man of the match, undoubtedly, I think, has to go to Jason Segal. That 74 not out, really the difference between the two sides. That and some fantastic bowling in that 4th innings. Take a look at the match as it played out. Being put into bat after Captain Bransden won the toss, their Young Guns started off fairly slowly. Just kind of ticking along, matriculated up to 128, the loss of 9 from their 20 overs. Standout Aaron Koshi, 30 from 30. And of course Henry Ford providing some impetus with his 18 from 12. The rest of it, just people chipping in, about to run a ball. Good to see. Bowling for the old guard that first innings. Just fairly tidy all round. Angus Stewart, sorry. He actually bowled a maiden. 2 overs, 1 for 3. Question why he didn't bowl more. But aside from that, 2 wickets to Hay and Franklin. All of whom, or Hay, Franklin, and Crooks, all of whom, and Pass, sorry, going at a runner ball. The only standout there, Miller, 40 from his 4 overs. The old guard, in reply, managed to get off to an absolutely flying start before Abbott fought Hay, then ran out Franklin, and that really stole some momentum from the old guard. After which they never really recovered and sputtered to 127, so 1 run shy from the Young Guns total. So taking into the second innings of each side, a deficit of 1 run. And you can see there's the bowling of Earnshaw at the end, 2 for 9, really sticking it in the craw of the old guard. Then everything changed in the third innings. Out with a hiss and a roar came Aaron Koshy, but in particular Jason Segal. He was a little bit lucky at times, but rode that luck and smashed the ball to all parts, really. He had a look at his spider when he got up to 50, and boundaries all around the ground, 2s and 3s all around the ground. It was a fantastic innings from Jason Segal, and we can only hope that real-life Jason Segal can now live up to the success of his virtual counterpart. But, of course, Koshy and Findsey did their bit too, keeping the runs ticking over, and it led to a total of 138, the loss of 2, setting 140 to win for the old guard. Bowlers in the second innings, again Angus Stewart, 1 over for 1 run. Underused, criminally so, when the other bowlers were really hemorrhaging runs, especially Crooks there. 4 overs, none for 37. Franklin, tight effort from him once more, none for 21. They just couldn't get those breakthroughs, couldn't break the momentum of the Young Guns side. Tidy effort with the extras though, only 2 of them. And then things got really disappointing from an old guard perspective. They really didn't even fire a shot in that innings, being tied down straight away from some excellent seam bowling from Abbott and Armstrong at the top. McLennan falling in the first over to a beautiful catch from Alex Horgan, and it was at that point really that the old guard should have known that it wasn't going to be their day. Of course, no one really getting going. Top score of 17 by Stan Franklin. Disgrace of the day, James Crooks, 8 from 18. After that bowling, that was appalling. So despite 12 byes, 1 no ball and a wide, 5 leg byes making a total of 19 runs, extras the highest scorer really, could only manage 111 from their 20 overs, resulting in a big loss. Quick look at the bowlers. Abbott, brilliant, 2 for 20. Armstrong, exceptional, 1 for 12. And then the rest of it's just solid all round. Haynes, none for 18 from his 4 overs. Very, very tidy. Captain Earnshaw wasn't really needed. Just came to glory boy at the end there. Was denied his wicket by the third umpire. So he ends 1 over none for 7. But you can't argue with the result. It's a resounding win for the Young Guns. Their first of the series. We might make this a regular thing, the T20 Test, so we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, if you're still with me and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't clicked the like button, please do that. It helps people find my channel. In the meantime, I've been Jim the Editor, and I hope you hear from me soon.